announcers roll up.
Lads. Welcome to True Footy Live. It's time to thrive. Prelim time, baby. Welcome everyone. Welcome Callum.
Thank you.
To your 8th stream at a punt. I don't know.
8? Did you count?
No, I didn't. No idea.
Well, it's 9.
Oh, is it? Oh, is that my pizza? Oh, it's popular.
No, it's popular.
Oh, you actually ordered
pizza.
I did actually.
Because when I came up, I was like, pizza!
We got your hopes up.
Yeah.
I'll get the comments up so I can see what people are saying, I suppose. Probably not the worst idea. In terms of what we're saying the doggies run out. The first time they've been allowed out of their hotel rooms by the sounds.
Yeah.
I'll try it again.
Bont looking a little bit ginger apparently in the warm-up.
Yeah, I wonder how bad this whole knee thing actually is with him. Mustn't be too bad if they're letting him play, risking more damage.
Oh, he's gone.
Look at all these moderators. We've got a whole lot of moderators in the house. It's looking good. A lot of people to enforce our extremely high standards under the new High Court ruling the other day.
What was that? What was the High Court ruling?
Basically, apparently publishers are responsible for what people comment on their shit.
Yeah, right. So everything you say tonight is True Footy's fault.
Yeah.
Prediction? What do you reckon?
I'm thinking probably Port. They just screamed bridesmaid this year. I reckon they get through and have an average grand final, I reckon.
Yeah, no, I think the same. It's going to be hard for the Dogs to come back after their poor end to the season, but then they've had 2 brilliant games, but on the road as well, whereas Port's just been in Adelaide for the last 2 weeks.
They just seem to love having their backs up against the wall, though, the doggies.
They do.
Everyone reckoned they were happy when the Premier didn't let them out of the hotel to train. They reckon it just piss them off more, put them all against the wall, all that.
It's all the work, that's what it is. What do we got? How many people we got on stream?
We got 26 so far. Peter reckons Libba's going to kick 4 and have 30 touches. I love the call. I'm always a fan of Libba getting around it.
Libba. Ooh, I've got the comments up.
Nice. Jesse's commented dogs by 1.
Dogs by 1.
Yeah, pretty much. Heaps nailed it. You have to say allegedly or in my opinion. Those are your 2 options.
I had a cup of pizza because I haven't eaten all day. I worked this morning.
Did you?
Yeah.
So did I.
62?
Yeah.
Oh, I did 62.
I did 62.
Oh, you cool. Go for your liking for that as well. I'm going to have some too.
Glorious.
Pepsi Max. But I got some whiskey if you want to have some.
Yeah, I'll get me one going now, then figure out what I want for dinner.
Bush is using the stream as prees.
Absolutely. I've got a birthday party to go to make up the dog in his house for me.
Yeah. Yeah, that dog at the house for me. Yeah. Alright. Welcome, guys. So that pizza arrived right at the time. Huntsman Repper, the new profile pic. That's sick. I do love you too, buddy. Why do I like? It says D's will win the Grady, no chance the Dogs are Port to win. Wow. I just don't want Port to wear the grey jumper in the grand final, eh?
Yeah.
That irks me.
Yeah, it does.
But they will.
It's a little bit off-putting.
Tim Disco Diskin, shout out, mate. Welcome to the chat. Hope you're going well. Demons fan. He'd be a pretty happy lad right now. We're 39 in the chat, guys. Thank you.
Ports fans packing in. Adelaide Oval set out today.
Yeah, I bet it was.
100% it would be.
Oh, so it was the 60,000 they're getting?
58 at one stage, but also reckon 61 at one point.
Okay, cool. Sweet. Brody Warren 2, Hunter Man Queen. Where are the beers, lads?
I'm not galloping intentionally.
We're actually on the liquor today. And also
on the hard stuff.
Yeah, and alcohol too. Yeah, I'm going to smash this pizza first.
Port Adelaide just running out.
Huge.
Let's
That's
have
a
a
good
look.
strategy by them.
Fuck, if they walked out, I'd be disappointed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be pretty lackluster.
Should we have a little lineups?
Mm.
Bulldogs, Cordy, Scott and Martin all in, with Waitman injured, Keith injured and Lewis Young amid.
Who are the 2 ins, sorry? The 3 ins?
Zane Cordy,
Yeah.
Anthony Scott and Stephen Martin.
Bit of size.
So they're actually running with 2 rucks.
Martin's a good in.
Yeah. Anthony
Tim English
Anthony
playing
Scott
forward pocket.
is the medical sub. Whereas Port Adelaide unchanged from last week with Sam Powell Pepper. as the medical sub.
Nice, yeah.
Dean Houston also playing his 100th game.
Ooh, nice stats.
Yeah. Statistics!
Yeah, big for the power that Fantasia was not out.
Yeah.
He got injured in that last game, subbed out.
Michael reckons Fantasia kicks 5.
Ooh.
Be cool. I like it though. Did you guys give tips?
Oh yeah. Did I end up
chips?
giving one? I'm not sure if I ended up actually giving one. Oh, I think I said Port.
I'm going to go
Port.
Port.
Bridesmaids.
Port by 15.
I'm tipping the roughie. All the logic says Port. I'm going to say Dogs by 4 points. I know.
That'll be an
Don't
entertaining
all
one.
come at once to kiss me. So thank you all the guys who have stuck through the last couple of hacked streams. We figured out how to do it.
Yeah.
You just mod everyone. But for as long as we don't get hacked tonight, I'm not going to do that yet.
Busher, any multis on tonight?
I was about to have a look actually, just to try and see if I can sneak a few extra bucks out.
Did you watch the game last night?
Yes.
So good, eh?
Absolute
Yeah.
killer.
I went.
Oh, you went? Was it good?
Unreal, yeah.
Yeah, it's good, hey?
Yeah, a few people I spoke to thought it was a bit disappointing because it was
The score was
the
so
scores, but when you were there, the atmosphere was unreal. It just felt like a party.
Was everyone like Demons fans?
Mm.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, all the Demons, all the neutrals jumped on the Melbourne bandwagon. Yeah, it was very like red
that's
and
cool.
blue, yeah.
I went to that GWS Geelong game before, and yeah, the whole crowd was fucking Geelong. It was like the same colour.
Yeah.
GWS are a bit of a hipster team to go for.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely.
Huntsman says Port by 17 and Bailey Smith 35 plus disposals.
Oof. In the losing side, did you say Port 17? Yeah.
Yeah. Bailey Smith had a cracking game last week, didn't he? Fuck, he was nuts. Heath's on the wines. On the wines, lads.
That's hot.
Elegant. That is elegant.
Are you a red or white man? Surely red, I'm guessing.
He'd have a good Shiraz, I think.
Yeah. No, it'd be on the Chiantis or the Barberas. Like
How old is
Wait,
he?
Sauvignon Blanc.
How old is he?
He's in his early 20s. I actually don't know his specific age. Anywhere between like 21 and 23. I think.
That's probably good internet safety on Heath's behalf. Let's be real.
I was just going to say if he's a bit younger, it might be a sack of Fruity Lexia or something.
Fruity Lexi's for a truly refined palate.
I'm not really into white wine.
No, I fucking hate white wine.
Yeah, it seems like more
I
of a
don't mind.
girl's
I
thing.
don't mind a good red.
I prefer red.
Yeah,
I started on white, then flipped to red, and then gone off the white a bit.
white's not good.
Especially because Mum will spoil me with champagne, which is like, okay, this I get white, not so much.
Yeah, yeah. You love a Colombian white, don't you?
From time to time,
As a
on
joke.
certain occasions.
That's a joke.
It's a drug joke.
Yeah, relax.
Relax, chill out.
Oh, I thought you were talking about white chocolate, white cocoa.
Yeah, cocoa.
From the Isles of Colombia. Isles.
Joel says Doggies to win by 11 in a game to remember.
I'm thinking doggy's line because it's $3.
This was always going to be the closer one of the two prelims. I thought Melbourne were always going to kill Geelong.
Yeah.
I can't remember if I said this or if I said this before the stream, but Geelong came out and said they had 6 players with the flu.
You did say
I did say it on the stream.
that. No, I don't know.
Jerk. I think they would have lost either way. Oh, Disco!
$30.
$31 actually.
31.
Damn.
Should we order more pizza?
I'm thinking order something at some stage.
Too generous, Tim. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Absolute
Tim
legend.
Diskin.
You absolute ledge.
Silver medalist at the recent Paralympics. Were you there? I wasn't sure. He's been in a few streams.
Oh, really?
He's been getting around us. Yeah, he's a legend. He's a D's
Awesome.
fan as well. So
Wow.
yeah, absolutely.
That's it.
star.
Oh, were you at the game with him last night?
No. So he's quarantined. He just was literally in Tokyo.
Oh, shit.
So, but he's,
Oh, yeah, of course. Damn, Tim.
He's a Victorian man anyway, isn't he? Not a Perth-based lad.
Yeah, he's not from Perth.
Yeah.
You got some high quality fans then?
Yeah.
Olympic
Yeah.
medalists.
It is quite flattering that Tim's getting around us faithful YouTubers. So thank you again, Tim. You're a legend. You don't have to keep donating. It's so generous. I don't know what to say.
If anyone else wants to donate so Tim doesn't have to, then go for it.
Tim actually gave me his membership barcode to go to the prelim. So
Oh, no.
yeah, he's just absolutely
Just a lad.
Class.
Yeah.
Lad.
Lad.
Oh, yeah, who are we going for?
Who are we going for?
That's Magic Max.
It's a weird one. Like, I feel like I like Port more, but I'm more intrigued by Bulldogs making the grand final. So it's kind of it's a real conflict on that.
Me too. I think I like Port Adelaide better, but a Bulldogs scraping by here and then going all the way through the granny would be fantastic.
And I just have a feeling the Dogs put on a more entertaining Grandy.
Yeah.
Like, I just see Port Adelaide as a bridesmaid and they'll just roll up.
Dogs Demons seems like a blockbuster final, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It does. And that was the one that in mid-season everyone was like, Dogs Demons grand final?
Yeah.
At least I felt that way.
Yeah,
it
was
1 or 2 for most of the year.
Before the Dogs had the brutal last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
But I think Port Adelaide have a real chip on their shoulder here because I think, even though they're probably favourites and everything's going in their way, everyone's like, fuck, Dogs would be the good one to go.
That's very true. Probably been a little bit underrated this year.
Best stadium song is it? Why is it Never Tear Us Apart by Port Adelaide?
Yeah, I like that. They also run out to Not Giving In by Rudimental.
Yeah.
That's a cool song too. So that would be a pretty cool match day experience at Port.
Tim said when the borders open, I was coming over for some coffees.
Absolute legend, yeah. Or I'll meet you over there. Absolutely.
No, he's a smart man. He's skated pink to the Great Western Australia. He's seeing his opportunity.
True.
Another 2 weeks in quarantine is a small price to pay.
I'm actually thinking I'm going to end up in Melbourne over the next few years, but then COVID happens and I'm like, you know what? I don't think I should go over there.
It's only a 3-hour
flight.
flight.
You're doing this in a different house because you can't actually go anywhere.
It's so true, yeah.
Ever since you brought up Colombian White, everyone's just like talking about cocaine and chat now.
Are they?
Narcos. We've got a bit of Narcos going on in the chat.
I got that from The Office. Have you finished The Office?
Yeah.
You know Robert California?
Yeah.
He's like, I got to do a couple of like Italian reds or something like that, or whatever. And then he's like, and then some Colombian whites.
It's like such a good show, eh?
I've recently started watching it a little, actually, because I've seen episodes, but not like done the full watch.
Got
So
46 on the stream now.
Lads, chuck us a like. Thank you so much. Almost feel bad for asking. We've had so much support lately, but
we want more support.
we want even more support. So if you could support us by liking the stream, I appreciate it, guys. You guys are awesome.
Oh damn! I got some bonus cash too.
I'm so excited to finish this.
Looks like I can fire off an even dodgier multi.
Dodgy a multi. Fart explosion. Welcome.
What a name!
And once Dylan came home and I was doing the stream, just set up with me and the camera, and he was just sort of chilling watching the footy. He wasn't engaged at all, and then I was like, "Oh, welcome the Punisher," and Dylan just goes, "The Punisher." It just definitely sounds like some sort of sodomy. I don't know.
How do you reckon Bulldogs go without Waitman?
Yeah, it's a big out.
Yeah, he's X Factor,
Bit of a
dude.
match winner. Kicked some really good goals at the end as well. Certainly one good goal that I remember against Brisbane.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't the end because he got concussed, but at some point he hit some really clutch goals. Pizza at a prelim doesn't get much better than that. You're right, Casanova. Pizza, prelim, pals,
And
penis enlargement surgery. The 4 Ps.
the 4 Ps of any good stream. Pizza, pals. Was that on power?
Pizza, prelim.
Oh, pizza
Yeah.
prelim.
Sometimes I literally start a sentence and I don't know how that ends. I just...
And penis enlargement.
Just
So
wing it.
I'm sorry.
fuck, that's actually hilarious that I said pizza on the intercom.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of anything. I blanked. I know every single time you answer the intercom stupidly, and I'm always unprepared. And all I thought of was pizza.
Yeah. Same thing with Druzy when he's vlogging. He shoves the camera in my face. I got nothing. I just say dumb shit, but it usually comes out alright.
Penis enlargement surgery.
Oh, I said the worst thing on his stream. His vlog yesterday. He said something like, Geelong kicked 1 goal in this second half. That's I've kicked more goals than them.
Yeah.
No, he said no. They hadn't kicked a goal. He's like, I've kicked the same amount of. Well, I've kicked more goals than Geelong.
Yeah.
And then I was like, actually, you kicked the same amount of goals. And he's like, oh, I can't even get that right. And I was like, but you have one very nice behind. And I was like, oh, that wasn't.
Please.
That came out super gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Pro Gay said, Jesse, that was terrible.
Which one? Jesse, do you have Bundaberg? Rum?
Maybe.
I'm drawing a long bow there. I'm not sure what you're referring to.
Bunda? Bunda.
I'm on the turkeys myself.
You're on the turkeys.
Gobble gobble. Beers, bongs, bullfrogs, and Barbies. Sounds awful.
For a 17-year-old especially.
I think he's actually 16.
Oh, okay.
In that case, it's fine.
Yeah.
Fair cop play on.
Yeah, smoking weed gets real bad at 17, then it's fine after that.
No, it's off his record by his 18, so he's all good.
Yeah. Who you boys going for? Like the doggies more, but I think the narrative would be better if it's D's versus Power. So it's kind of saying the inverse of what you guys said.
You're wrong. No, just kidding. Everyone has their own opinion, and I think you're wrong.
Yeah, Hyper knows. He did keep it in the video. I thought it was funny too. I don't know who I'm going for. I'm torn. So I tip the dogs publicly on my video, and I do find when I publicly tip someone,
They let you publish that?
What, my tip?
Tipping dogs publicly.
Okay, that was alright. Okay.
That was pretty good.
Lads.
Speaking of.
Lads. Welcome.
Alright.
We may be live. Did they have a win?
I got fucking smashed.
Oh, rats. Still just got home from grand final. I presume you didn't play.
Huh?
Did you play?
Yeah.
Oh, you did? How's the
Oh.
car?
Yeah, fair enough.
Alright, cool. You also had your vaccination yesterday, so I was thinking you might actually get sick today. You alright?
Nah, my arm was a little sore. That's all.
Yeah, okay.
It just feels like a cork.
Yeah, okay.
Has anyone had it? Yeah.
No.
I'm getting mine next
It feels
Thursday.
like a bit of a cork in your arm, but it's not too bad. You actually laugh?
Yeah, mate.
Oh shit, yeah.
I've got a few characters in the chat.
Yep. Lads.
Colombian White's been a recurring theme.
So again?
Colombian White's been a recurring theme in the chat so far.
Like cocaine?
Yeah.
Wow. It was the whole thing.
Right.
Jesse brought it out.
I did not. Don't say that.
Okay.
National anthem. Jesse, you're so old. Thank you, Beanie Weenie. Message deleted by sports comedy. Thank you. Nah, it's alright. It's all in good fun. I am old. I am the oldest one here, actually. Rats.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Damn, son.
I'm also older than my Colwood for the first time in my life.
Yeah, fair call.
That is fair. Jesse, call Druzy. I want to make fun of Freo being so bad.
Well, fuck you, Sam.
He's had a 21st tonight, I think.
Best on ground today? Who do you reckon?
Travis Boat. But then if I say that, then I think Port will win. I'm so torn on who's going to win this, to be honest.
Yeah.
The logic says Port. But sometimes the better teams, and I believe the Dogs have been better over the course of the season. Sometimes, well, they often just live for the finals. So, maybe I'm...
But how much does two hard away games factor into it compared to a couple of weeks at home cruising for Port Adelaide?
100%. So if this game goes to the wire, then I think Port have the edge. But the Dogs did it 4 times in 2016, so...
I reckon the Dogs need to get up quick. You know, like in the first quarter, be up by 20 points or something.
I am quite aware who Jack Nunes is. He stole my heart after the siren, after some dubious umpiring.
That implies that you fell in love with him.
Oh, mate.
He stole my heart.
Yeah, that does.
He spurned my advances.
Stole my heart.
Alright.
After Matt Taberner booting it out on the full like a nut. Well, it was deliberate out when he could have just bombed it forward, the idiot. So it's not entirely the umpire's fault, but I digress. With a minute to go into this prelim final.
I didn't like the rule that was paid upfield. No one out of bounds. I understand that they changed the rule that year.
Yeah, something weird. It was
so
real
that's
like...
why everyone thought it was a bad call, but it was actually the correct call.
But then Nunes shouldn't have taken the kick.
Exactly, it should have been Gibbons.
Yeah.
Good to see we're all over it.
Yeah.
Adelaide Oval. Have you ever been to Adelaide Oval?
I actually haven't, no.
Nah, it looks cool, hey?
Yeah. Apparently,
Be a good spectacle.
everyone in Adelaide who hasn't been to Optus says it's the best stadium in the world, and everyone in Perth who's never been to Adelaide Oval says that Optus is the best stadium in the world.
Yeah.
And people who've been to both say Optus is the best.
Do they?
Do they?
That's what I've heard from the one or two people
Right.
that have been to both.
Okay.
Yeah, I've actually heard it from some people who've been like to hate saying it.
Yeah, it is hard to imagine it's better than Optus.
Optus is fucking good.
Yeah.
Optus is world class.
Yeah.
But look at that.
That
looks
is
cool.
fucking sick.
Yeah, oh, it would still be top notch. It would probably...
The atmosphere looks amazing.
Yeah.
It'd be better than the MCG in terms of the actual stadium. Not the atmosphere, probably. The MCG, full MCG is
And the fact it's an actual home crowd.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's something rare for this finals, which would be really good.
that's
Yeah.
true.
Especially in the grand finals and the like, because next week it's not a home crowd for anyone.
South Aussies can travel here, can't they?
Yeah, yeah. Shout out Backyard Charizard, who used to make YouTube content, but he's a Adelaide-based D's fan. He's coming to Perth.
Dogs!
Nice.
Dogs off and running.
Woof, woof, motherfucker. Bailey
First
Smith
in
on his left.
550.
Allegedly has ice in his veins.
I said in 550 then.
Inside cysty.
Get out of here. Inside cysty. Fuck. Alright. I'm cracking a drink. I'm doing a light one.
I'll give you that fart explosion. The food's not the best at Optus, from what
I'll
I've
give you that fart explosion.
Nah, you know what? I was in the box the other week.
Oh, the corporate probably be good.
Oh, the fucking sports lounge. I had the best lasagna I've ever had in my life. Like, I'm not kidding you.
We'll go to the
I'm
dogs.
bloody spewing.
Dogs off and running.
Did you want a whiskey?
Of course.
I was bloody spewing because when me and the old boy got the Dockers memberships, we wanted sports lounge, but it had already sold out, so we had to settle for where we ended up,
Yeah,
which wasn't
man.
really good.
Sports lounge is so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, it was like we were just like sit further down right where the sun comes through, whereas the sports lounge is you get away from it in the fucking arvo.
Yeah.
And then worst case you can go in that nice room inside there anyway.
Yeah. I honestly felt sick last week in the sports lounge. I ate so much food and had so much.
Yeah.
And so, like, I went the day that
Yeah.
all the headlines came out about people waiting in line for 20 minutes for food and drink and like all
Yeah.
those complaints. That same day, I literally at halftime turned around, like walked inside to the bar, and there was just like 600 beers like lined across the bar. You just grab one and be like,
Yeah.
I literally waited like fucking nothing, negligible.
Terrible bounce.
We're going to run out of Pepsi very quickly.
I'll order some more with
maybe
my
you
dinner.
get some, that'd be great.
Yeah, I'll get more with my dinner.
Nuts. Are you trying to go to the grand final?
Probably not.
Nah, me neither. I think I'm going to commit to the stream though.
What is it?
I'm gonna try, but I won't be like devastated because I'm happy. Like the
Yeah.
stream's sick too. But
Rosie?
it's like a once in a lifetime, so if I can jag a ticket,
Yeah,
I
that's
probably
true.
will.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
There's plenty more years for me to get drunk on the stream and embarrass myself.
Motorsport Media, the fried chicken wings are solid if they're actually hot. Yeah, Optus, I'm not a pie footy man. I've been going to chicken and chips, fish and chips.
Yeah, I'm usually.
I
that
saw
kind of guy myself.
a lady the other week. She got some curry chips. Man, they smell
Yeah.
fantastic.
They are really good. I've had those as
Oh,
well.
are they?
Mm.
Yeah, a few places are starting to get the curry gravy down, alright.
Yeah, yeah. So the Dogs move the ball, but he's actually turned it over. It's going to go out of bounds on the wing. It's 6-0.
Fuck, you'd be stressed out if you're a coach right now, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
The old burgers with attitude's always hard to go past.
I rate burgers with attitude.
Yeah, that joint's all eight.
I think Port Adelaide would be the better matchup than the Bulldogs, only because Port Adelaide got the forward line to stop Melbourne's defence. That's fair enough. Yeah, the Dogs' forward line, especially without Bruce as their leading goal kicker, as I say that, Aaron Norton takes a great contested mark.
That was good. I think it was a push and back in it as well.
So a bright start for the Dogs. You said that they needed to start well, and they have.
Yeah, they very much need to start now.
That is a good kick, I reckon. As it slid past, he has missed slightly to the left. 46 in the chat, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Like the stream if you can. That'd be much appreciated. How many likes we got? Oh, we got 50 likes from 50 viewers. That's amazing.
Shit, yeah.
But if you haven't liked it yet, that'd be much appreciated. Thank you. Anthony says, as a Bulldogs fan since September 11, 2021, I really hope they win tonight. So the Dogs looking very good here.
Imagine all the extra money the losing prelim clubs have made
Oh,
with
that's
Perth Yobbos
half
joining.
decent.
Oh,
what a
what's the
grab!
ball?
That was a fucking good kick, hey?
Better late than never takes the mark. One of my favourite streams was the one where we did all the stupid dog puns. He's kicked it already. He has 13-0. Time to raise the woof.
Oh, wow.
Hello? Dogs peaking early like Bailey Smith at Metros.
Peaking early like JJ trade rumours every year.
Yeah, here's one that gets talked up every year.
Every year there's always people shipping him to Freo.
He is
Hilarious.
actually,
To come home, yeah.
yeah, I think the Eagles were interested once upon a time, but I don't think we can trade anyone in.
He's a bit old now, I think, as well.
Yeah. Grad says, is that Bush and the Mad Eagles fan next to you, Jesse? Yes, you're all right.
Mad Eagles fan.
Yeah. Fuck you, buddy!
So you got delisted?
Yeah. I think this is like coming to be honest.
Didn't they want it? There was something I heard where they wanted to keep him, but it was like he wanted 2 years or some bullshit. But
Yeah, I'm not sure. I thought it was money, but maybe you're right.
He wanted the security of 2 years, but they don't even want to sort of like just fuck it on.
My understanding is the Eagles are that tight with cap that it could have probably only been like 10 grand a year difference.
You think you just would have taken it rather than not play AFL at all?
Yeah, but I guess some of these guys have been transitioning to other parts of their life and
Fair call.
developing like their careers and stuff, so it's like, might as well. I mean, he could probably be making more money doing something else within a couple of years, so.
Yeah, that's a good call.
What's his side hustles?
I have no idea. But it did say something about career developments would be why he moved on.
Dogs are absolutely cleaning up in the clearances here.
Bork? Says fart explosion. Tim Diskin says blow the siren. So Tim, are you going for the Dogs? You want to play the Dogs? Oh yeah, thinking of the pair today. So I believe he was playing his own football grand final today. He said if they won, he would not attend this game. And if they lost, he would. So I wonder if he's there.
Neck minute.
Oh, Norton flies!
It has been all Bulldogs.
It has been. Port Adelaide have been slow to wake up.
I've separated your couch.
That's right, yeah. Separate these cheeks. This is a very sus YouTube channel.
We're classy and refined.
Who will the Eagles draft in this year's draft?
Ooh, hard to say, but I think a 17-year-old. Who knows?
No, they're
He's
bringing
kicked
back
it.
a Jack Martin type rule.
He's kicked it.
Kicked it like the family dog. 19 plays nothing, so the Dogs have got the jump. They power need a settler, definitely. Man, if the Dogs just rolled them, that would be incredible. I did have I just tipped on gut feel this week, and I felt the D's would crush Geelong. I conservatively said like 25 in my video, but
Who did you
I had a
tip for
feeling
this?
it was more. I tipped the Dogs, but I thought it would be close, and it still was.
Good gut feeling.
Port obviously could still win, but I'm just saying, off the gut feel, I seem to have picked it up pretty well so far.
That's good. You also got to think, do we want a full Victorian grand final as well?
It might make it easier to get tickets for people, to be honest.
Yeah, I've heard the scheme's the Bulldogs. People reckon that's the most likely way to get a ticket to become a Bulldogs member.
Yeah, I believe some people are. I think they're a bit switched on to people doing that though.
I think they're kind of embracing the WA-based people just trying to join to get tickets. They're just like extra cash, especially like if they like Bulldogs if they lose this or Port.
It'll boost the
everyone,
numbers for next year on the report and shit.
Yeah,
true. Well, it would help
We've
financially.
seen a 400% increase in September.
That's pretty wild. I heard on the radio, I don't know how true it is, but they were talking about it on Triple M. They said these Melbourne fans were trying to go 4 ways in buying a house in Perth so that they would be given a permit as a resident to come into the state, and then they were going to flip the house as soon as they how fucked is that?
buy somewhere in the bloody rurals for fuck all.
Yeah.
You could. I was just having a laugh looking earlier today, like Lanson, you can buy places up there for like 40, 50 grand.
Wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think their plan was scuppered. It didn't work.
Yeah, I'm sure Marky Mark would be onto that one.
Marky Mark and the Sunshine Band. So the Power go inside 50 for the first time that I can remember.
Yeah.
Laddams flies, but
Lad,
Bailey Dale
lads,
mops
lads,
up.
and lads and lad.
Oh, that's a good kick from Dale.
Dogs are just sharp kicks, aren't they?
Bit of Bailey on Bailey.
He's found Taylor diarrhea.
Turnover.
50
no,
metres.
50.
Put the Jets on, son.
Like Benny. Elton John.
Benny and the Jets.
We're getting fucked up and going out. Are you working tomorrow?
Yeah.
Right. Guess it's just me and my hand tonight, guys. Oh, another mark inside 50. Is that
Wow.
Hunter?
Mitchie Hannon.
Oh, Hannon is too. I didn't see the number. He looks a bit like Hunter with a haircut. For this angle, yeah.
Yeah, I can see the mistake going from the head.
Yeah.
That's a good grab.
Oh, yeah.
Back
Good
to the fly
confident
as well.
jukes.
Yeah, good mark. And this could hurt. 4 marks inside 50.
I said if Bulldogs are up by 20 or 30 at quarter time, they'll win this game.
I reckon they'll crash hard, so I'm not going that far yet, but this is a big kick.
No, but I mean, it's got to be a fairly decent lead.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh, it's good off the boot. He's nailed it. Port look rattled.
Wow.
This dog side has been the second best team all year. And it would be fitting to see them in the grand final. And so far, they're making a very strong case that they should be there.
You'd have to feel pretty average right now if you're Port Adelaide's defence.
True.
But their midfield hasn't done them any favours.
Yeah, that's
They've
right.
pretty much lost like every single clearance.
Yeah, that's right. It's a poor start. It's not the start they wanted, but they're still well and truly in the game. They just need to settle soon. You don't want this to blow out to a 7-goal quarter,
No, definitely not.
because then there's more points to catch up.
So if you kick more goals, then you end up with more total points, right?
Yeah, I
And
think
the
they
more-
changed the rules now. Yeah.
But the more total points you get, the more total points the other team's going to get.
Yeah,
Steve
I guess
Hawking will change
if
it.
you reverse engineer it, yeah.
Okay. I'm starting to get fully now.
Will you teach me to football?
So the power of actually had four,
What is a blinder?
the power of actually had 4 inside 50s.
Ooh. Drove that back in there.
Ooh, free kick to
Port Adelaide.
the power, but it'll come back.
To the thunderous Port Adelaide power.
A Port playing an
Look,
Australian
mate.
Western Standard
Problem
time.
is they just drag back in.
Dragging these nuts.
Across your Adelaide Oval.
Timely and time consuming and painful. Surface area. Bush would get across a bit quicker because he's got massive ram nuts, but
Oh, baby.
should Geelong rebuild now?
Geelongs.
Do they
Geelong.
rebuild?
Yes.
Do you reckon?
They got like 15 million players over the age of 31.
Yeah, I don't necessarily think rebuild though, but I think you
It's
can.
got to start being a
You
bit
can
more gradual.
re-image your side with youth, but without selling the farm.
I
Some
think
of these
they
players
should-
are naturally going to retire, and they've just traded big for Jeremy Cameron. I don't think you rebuild when you've just done that.
No.
I think they should trade us Jordan Clark for cheap and give us Charlie Constable as steak knives.
I'm not a huge fan of either of them. Do you know what I mean? Like I think Geelong can do
Cheap.
better.
I meant
Oh.
for trade giving them the Freo for cheap.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't think Constable is going to be much special.
No,
Sounds like he's
I think he
tearing
had a few good
VFL. They
games
just
and-
can't crack a
Yeah.
game.
Constable had a few good games and then not much else.
Someone's going to clip this.
Ge-
thing.
But he tears VFL and he just doesn't get a game as well by the sounds.
Geelong
There's
is.
a lot of players like that.
I reckon they're absolutely fantastic at like picking up their like hidden gems and recruits and stuff. And if Constable can't crack it, then
Yeah, they have just avoided picking youth though, which could hurt them.
yeah,
I could see them getting a Zaharakis or something.
yeah, try bolster it with the fucking.
Yeah, which I think would be.
Bailey Smith's been on fire.
I had the
against
thought Zaharakis on a Freo wing for a year or two. It wouldn't be a bad filler until we can
Johannesson
develop.
Yeah.
straight to Alira.
Alira.
I'm on the Turtles. Have a little bit.
Are you going out, eh?
I'm fucking firing up. Oh baby!
Date night? Where you going? What do you got? Yeah. Nice. No one laughed at my date night.
Pardon?
Do you know what time Dan Murphy opens on a Monday?
On a Monday.
Are they not in
Nine.
store like 9 o'clock?
Yeah,
They are?
yeah.
Are you sure?
Public holiday on the Monday though, I think.
No,
No, it's next following
27, yeah.
Grand
Is it?
final, yeah.
Yeah.
After the grand final, yeah.
Fuck yeah, I guess 3 day weekend.
Oh
Yeah, grand final's a long weekend this year.
Oh!
Imagine.
Bontempelli! He's kicked it! 5 goals to nothing.
Not even a single
Port
point
Adelaide
scored.
are asleep, son. ZZZ. Spare a thought for the Pairs jocks right now.
They haven't even kicked a single point. It's
You
not
weren't
even like
already.
they're off target.
Well, Adelaide are under siege here. You can have a bad start in footy. Have a seat, young gentleman. You can have a bad start in footy, but this could get out of control very, very quickly.
Bonds in pain, I think.
And I, for one, welcome
great
our
shirt,
new
that.
demon overlords.
Absolutely. I got it in Darwin. Nice little design.
Looking very
Bamboo.
fresh, Dylan. Dylan's getting fucked up for date night.
What do you mean date night? What's this?
I don't know, just kind of make it sound like you're charging for your date with your girlfriend.
She would.
Yeah, she would be keen.
You gotta do these things to spice it up. Just roll up pisses a chook one night. That night.
That is not
Strong
how you do
for
that.
six.
So is this another clearance to the Dogs potentially?
It is.
It is another clearance to the Dogs. I've started barracking for Port.
Trelaw's been pretty good tonight as well, actually.
Yeah.
He's been killing it so far.
Yeah.
Trelaw and Smith
It's another free kick to the Dogs right outside the square. So about
outside the square.
70 metres out. No, 60. Yeah. The centre square. Dogs look hangry. Walk me. Eagles should pick Taylor
How do you live with this?
Dooman or Toby
Oh, it's not like
Watson.
this all the time, but it is tough.
Hey?
No.
He sends me all these fart Snapchats.
Yeah, at my door, right?
Yeah. He'll knock on the door and be like, delivery.
The worst ones are when I'm like just about to fall asleep and then I just hear him giggle, like, and he goes, like aggressively pushing it out. And it's just like, it's not necessary, really.
I don't know what you're talking
One
about.
time you're going to shit yourself, aren't you?
Yeah, no regrets.
And
Oh, that was on the
funny
ball. That was
story,
on
I
the ball.
actually shat myself once on those couches out there.
Oh yeah, actually, I did know that.
Fucked up.
That's pretty
Really
gross.
fucked up. I was a 25-year-old man too.
Steam clean that shit.
There was some kind of steam, yes. Of the Boston variety.
Bloody nowhere delivers leaded bloody drinks.
The Dogs look hungry.
Yeah.
Hungry, angry, and horny.
So they want?
Oh yeah, got one actual dinner.
Want to fuck some football?
I have not answered the question at all about the Eagles draft pick. I heard that we are in for a key forward, which is interesting. I think
What about
maybe
Oscar Allen?
giant miss. I think we're looking at a forward line where Oscar Allen and someone pairs up after Kennedy. Oscar Allen's a little bit undersized. He's not that big.
If only you had a highly touted key forward kid who spent a few years on the list learning how the Eagles play.
Yeah, you're right. They're not playing as a wingman.
Yeah.
Who are you referring to?
Jared
Miranda.
Miranda, and he's about to leave for lack of opportunity. But yeah, fair point. But at the end of the day, he wants to leave. It's not us. We want to keep him. He wants to leave. So
Well, we'll probably have to pick up another ruck.
yeah, I think we need to pick up. I think we'll pick up a mature light ruck somewhere.
Schlensog.
Is he a ruckman? I didn't even know.
I don't know, he's like 200 centimetres and does a bit of everything by the sounds.
Oh, you'd hope he'd be ruck.
Wasn't
That
that?
was at the back, yeah.
Oh, so the power. That's the first time the Power have looked decisive.
I think that's
with
the
footy.
first clearance that they've like cleanly won.
Yeah, that's the first point where I've noticed they've got the ball. They've got it inside 50, but it gets punched straight
They
out.
were just
so.
off on clocks, just the first 10 minutes of the game, they were just like,
They need some territory. That's what they need. Just lock the ball in their forward half for a little bit. Get a bit of momentum. At least take it away from the Bulldogs.
But so they're killing it in hitouts.
Ooh.
11-2.
They are coming up against arguably the best midfield in the game. On paper. Melbourne would probably challenge that, but still, very good midfield. So now the Dogs reload.
He's an elite kit, eh? I
Hunter.
said kit, but I meant kick.
Oh.
Yeah, Hunter.
Yeah.
Such a good kick.
I was reading this thing where Beveridge, when he first got to Bulldogs, made sure every single player on the list could kick left and right footed with accuracy.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's kind of a new trend in the AFL that came across with the Clarkson days. The Eagles, I say the Eagles because I'm an Eagles fan and I can relate. I mean, I can think of the example, but
I can relate.
I can relate. No, when Sim obviously came across from coaching under Clarkson, and then he brought that same thing, and we've only draft players who can kick really, with a couple of exceptions. I think that's just the way their game's going as well.
Yeah.
But the Dogs do use the ball very well.
They're fucking good kick.
Like Caleb Daniel, one of the best ball users in the league, for sure. Taylor Diarrhea, good player.
It was probably a thing where, like, kicking left and right, only the champions used to do. Because, like,
true.
Gary Ablett used to do it really easily, Judd used to do it, Cousins used to do
Yeah.
it. But now it was probably, like, more stock standard that you have to do it just to even get in.
Yeah. It's quite rare. Like, a lot of right footers learn how to use their left, but it's really been slow, the pickup for where left footers learn how to use their right.
Yeah.
Not many actually do it. Sheeds just started doing it to some success. Gaff was okay at it, but generally not very good when you compare to... Like, Shuey can kick just as well with his left as his right.
The last 10 inside 50s, 3-7
To whom, sorry?
to Bulldogs.
Alright. Oh, Ollie Wines might have a chance here. He needs to drag his nuts across the... Oh, he's kicked it!
Oh, it's a
that
good
is
goal.
actually a very good goal. That is a very good goal. That's exactly what Port Adelaide needed, exactly when they needed it.
Could have used it a bit earlier, but...
Yes, after I said it, I was like...
I think
No,
one's
but
got big.
In the first 5 minutes would have been
It was getting to the point where much later than that, it was going to look real dicey.
Yeah.
Like, if they win this from here on the flip side, we've been talking about the Dogs, but if the Power win this, that'd be fucking huge.
I feel like now the power of the underdogs, and I kind of want them to win, to come back.
Yeah, me too.
Fuck, every time they put the camera on Bond, he's done a little grimace, like he's in fucking pain.
Yeah, he
What,
probably is.
did he do his knee or something? Is that
Yeah.
what it was?
I don't know if they actually, I think they cleared him with structural damage. I initially thought PCL, then cleared him with structural damage. I'm the only person on this couch who hasn't done his ACL.
How's yours going?
Yeah, about the same.
Seen better
Just
days.
like hobbling.
You're the hobbling goblin over here.
I didn't know for like about 6 months.
Yeah.
So.
You
Oh,
kept
yeah.
playing, didn't you?
That's
I
strange.
was playing basketball and shit,
Yeah.
and then I did like the exact same injury again, and I was like, oh no, that's definitely not normal.
Oh no.
I'm watching on TikTok.
Yeah, I can tell.
I hate TikTok. It's just fat booty bitches and Jordan
My,
Peterson.
my algorithm's fucked. It's either True Footy or just fat booties.
Oh, put that in your
There's no
Insta
variety
bio.
in my algorithm anymore.
Put that in your Insta bio. True Footy or fat booty bitches. I know which one I'm choosing.
What about True Footy and
Yeah.
fat booty bitches?
Well, there's an idea for a music video.
So what you're saying is we should get strippers for the grand final stream.
Oh!
That was a fucking good
What did
goal.
it say? That's the reaction to the strippers for the grand final stream right there.
What
That gets the people excited. Get it happening.
What a bizarre
You pay
sentence.
for it.
Oh,
What a bizarre
chicken.
stream that would be. It's just us trying to focus while this girl's twerking.
Like up on the couch and shit. Stop, I'm trying to
and
fucking watch footy.
I think it was a goal.
It'd be like how Paul Pierce got fired from ESPN.
Yeah, that was fucked.
What? Was he watching someone twerk?
No, he live streamed on his Instagram. It was him like playing poker, drinking like malt liquor, and there's like strippers twerking in the background.
What was
For
the-
like multiple, like 6 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, 1 or 2 is fine.
Oh, that
Great
sucks.
tackle,
Trying to
Larson.
sell him the
That
candy.
sucks.
Great
work.
tackle, Scotty Larson.
Was in the back, really.
You can't really sidestep when you're at the boundary that side, so it's
No.
like, you can't even go that way.
Yeah.
Right?
It's just
There's
like,
one way for you to go right now, and it's straight into me.
Yeah,
and the guy
that's-
tackling you knows
Fucking
it
like
too.
6'6", like 100 kilo fucking guy.
Yeah.
Scott Love's been way better since being at the Power as well.
He was very good in his final year at West Coast when we won the flag. He was very good that year. I just think people probably noticed it. There was like a delayed reaction because he was like, okay.
Nick
after
Nat
that
played
one.
most of the year too.
Yeah, but then Nick Nat did his ACL and we were still good.
Scotty
so,
picked up, yeah.
Maybe Scotty does know.
He does. Just not
You're
about
right.
Fiona and me doing it in his van every Sunday.
G'days. Archie Peters, welcome, mate.
Push.
Yeah, mate.
Nice and push.
I feel like they've been pretty lenient this game. I've seen a couple like things over there. They should probably be pushing the back, but yeah. Good shot. What's this mark? Nearly fucking donkey kicked him back in the head again.
G'day, Rogue Right. Oh, Dad's in the chat. Welcome, Dad. Oh, he would have come in right as we were talking about strippers.
Dads.
He's, yeah.
I'm sure he's had some experience with strippers before.
Oh, come on.
That was
It
horrible.
would be naive to say that he hasn't done
Oh,
this.
shut up. It would be naive.
He's gotten rowdy, I can tell.
Come on, man.
A man with that hairline doesn't not get fucked up with some girls. That's all I'm saying.
Not.
That's all I'm saying.
Alright.
I was holding the ball.
Oh, he just slipped through the gap. And a
I'm
great
just
kick.
going to have a little look at the chat. There's a little bit of hiding and timing out.
What bit of shenanigans is there?
Yeah, a little bit.
Not
Yeah.
enough moderators.
There's a few deleted messages here that should not have been deleted, so I might just unmod for a second there.
He's still dealing with that hacker.
It could be a subtle hack, to be honest. I don't know. But yeah.
A bit of trollolololol from the man.
Oh!
That was an absolute howler.
Weasley's got himself a
It
howler.
was almost going to be a great kick. Oh, that's not it.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's though.
He's so fucking big, eh?
He's an absolute horse.
He is.
Let's keep the times out and all that to a minimum, unless somebody's really talking shit.
They might just be up in arms because I was telling everyone about the High Court decision earlier this week about how people are responsible for what people comment on their shit.
Oh yeah, I never actually clicked that because I was busy at the time. Charlie Dixon had bellied that.
hell.
I didn't read it, but it
Why would
sounded
you just mark that?
it sounded
Yeah, you should
outrageous.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, eh?
Caleb Daniel with a great kick. What's
So what does it mean? What are they like responsible for?
Well, because like the actual case was like this Indigenous guy that was like a bunch of people commenting racist shit on like Sunday Morning Herald, like articles, all that sort of shit. So
It was probably you, wasn't it?
the Indigenous guys.
You fucking racist.
I can neither confirm nor deny these things. The
let's get away from this
No,
joke
no,
area.
I'll fully
He confirm or deny. He just doesn't deny it. It's
No, I'll
there's a
deny it.
possibility of it.
That is
Especially the other, no, mainly because there's the other new law where the government are allowed to hack our social media and add shit. That's a fun one.
I swear this search history wasn't here before.
I can neither confirm or deny.
Yeah.
You should straight deny it.
Tread carefully.
Yeah, realistically, yeah.
That's what you fucked up.
Realistically, but some of the time.
Realistically, but I saw a joke there. Without me actually
Yeah.
being offensive,
We're
so
just kidding.
I
We're
took
just
it.
kidding.
Oh, fair.
Alright.
But yeah, go comment offensive shit on anything Rupert Murdoch posts so he gets sued. That's my advice out of all of this.
That was fucked up.
Fuck Rupert Murdoch.
Dizzy in the chat says he got a doggies membership for the grand final.
Hey! In the seats.
Wow.
Oof. Scotty boy.
Oh! In the face.
Fatality.
Fatality. Headshot. There we go. For back, a little lappy. Still got a bit of life.
Oh, he's got the charger ready to
He's
go.
got
He's all
license
sweet.
repping the fat mullet.
I feel like he's too old for that.
Yeah.
old is he?
Oh, he's only a year older than me, so.
Yeah,
Wait, what are you saying?
You're too old for
He's
that.
got kids. Though. He's got kids.
I don't think. Oh, actually, I have no idea. I have no idea.
He's a father. Come on.
I'm an old ass motherfucker. Alright, so the score's dried right up, like Busher on a Saturday night, but it's 1 to 5, and the Power launched to the edge of the 50. They'd love a late one here. If the Dogs get the next one, it's looking very, very
Need
sneaky.
a mark.
Oh, the kick is just over the head of Ladhams from the looks.
What can happen? What can happen? What can happen? Sort of-
Oh! That is outstanding from Robbie Gray. That is a diving
That's
tackle,
good.
and you know he's going to nail this. That was
You
fantastic.
just jinxed him. He's gonna miss now.
Nah, man. Nah, Robbie Gray doesn't miss. If he misses this, I'll be very worried for the Power.
Oh, it's just.
It was so close to like slipping low and being legged, but he just did that perfectly.
It was a bit of a leg action.
It was like a little fucking twist on the leg.
Yeah.
A bit of leg work, but I
Bit of
think
PCL action on there.
bit of twister with your cousin.
Come on, Roberto.
Robbie Gray for the puck.
Inside.
Robert.
Oh, Power in trouble here.
And
He kicked
he's
that out
kicked
for the
it on the
full.
full.
That's actually fucked.
Story over there, now, Jesse.
Yeah, well, actually, that is a bit deflated. Not gonna lie.
It's a flattening result.
Yeah,
Really zaps the energy from you.
yeah.
I'm in shock.
Oh, Caleb Daniel with an absolute flower bag. What is this, a supermarket?
Perfect.
Oh, they've paid the mark to draw there. I don't know if you brought
What
that
is
one.
this, Betty White baking? Does she bake?
I seriously doubt it.
No, isn't that the like the cupcake mixes and shit?
Yeah, I think so, right?
Betty White's an actress.
Yeah, but isn't there like it's Betty Crop?
Yeah,
Betty
Crocker.
Crop.
Betty White baking.
Betty Crocker, you're right.
Now, welcome back to my talk show where I bait. That is a terrible Betty White impression.
No,
We finally have a winner.
he's fucking done it.
He's
Ali's back!
Ice in his veins! Ice in his veins!
Give him these ones. Give him these ones.
Put
Do you reckon
Adelaide
you got told not to do these ones?
Nah, fuck no, why would you?
Put Adelaide fuck.
You want to have fun weird though, you did the rude finger to it, which is an odd, finger choice.
It's almost like an injection. I noticed he put up this in his stories.
But he was also doing it to their fans, so I feel like it was a bit of a subtle fuck you also.
I think we're overthinking it. I think he probably just was so hyped up he didn't know.
I'm definitely
and he realistically went, yeah,
If
I
I
can
was
cut
so
Miles and say
hyped
I was
up,
telling
I'd
everyone to
point
get
my arm, I'd just use
vaccinated.
my pointing finger.
See?
Why would you be like...
That's why it's called a pointing
No one
finger.
goes like this.
No.
Or like
Wait,
this.
it's the one time in history you can get away with it though without people giving shit. So I was just telling everyone to get vaccinated.
Well, he did put that on his Instagram. Yeah.
Do nice cover your ass. I love it.
Get vaccinated straight into the vein of your fucking...
Yeah, it's not they get vaccinated, I can guarantee it.
Cover
Go
your
stick it
ass,
up your
the
butthole.
opposite of what Busher does on a Saturday night. That was bad. See better in my head.
That felt flat, didn't it?
Super flattening.
That was really deflating.
Really
Yeah,
bad
well,
result.
Full tire power. That was deflating. And there's a minute to go in the first quarter.
I'm happy though. I finally found a place that delivers 1.25 litre drinks. Walk in a box.
Oh, fuck yeah, Bushby.
Absolutely.
You're fucking on, man.
Beautiful.
Seriously.
Beautiful stuff.
Choices sometimes. Fucking hell, can't overlook anything. I mean, not C word.
Demonetized.
That's a great way to censor it.
I'm
Just to
fired
say-
up, mate. I'm fucking steaming.
I'm stupid.
Just say Greg Hunt instead.
Come on, man.
They're like for like Greg Hunt.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah. I didn't say it. I
I
said
get
Greg
it.
Hunt. Everyone knows what I mean, but I just said Greg Hunt.
Mike.
Baz Lenker and Norton are good footy players, says Road Riot, but they seem like absolute wankers. Yeah, pretty good assessment.
Oh
Ron's
shit, yeah,
done a
free
pretty
spring
good
rolls.
game as
I'll
well.
cop those.
Oh, Peter Marinos, that is very generous. Thank you, mate. I think I'm going to commit to the live stream. So,
Oh!
no way.
Go! Woo!
Get around it, boys.
Well done.
Wow, Port Adelaide have cooked this.
Well done, Bulldogs. Well done.
We're on, boys. I got a free couple of spring rolls too.
This is-
beautiful.
Killer Creed's in the
Every
this
time you
crowd
come
there.
over, I swear all you do is go on Uber Eats.
Dude, you have so many options.
I've done 2 streams of Busher here and both times have been Uber Eats.
I've done 30 streams of bush chat and all 30 times he's done Uber Eats.
Yeah. Holy
Man's
fuck.
got to eat.
Yeah.
Just
Great.
before,
Yes, to Uber
after,
Eats.
maybe?
To be fair, the 5:30
No,
time
no.
slot makes it hard to have dinner before or after.
I'm a 6 o'clock dinner man.
Alright.
It's my usual go-to.
Get around it, boys.
I
Yes.
often have dinner at like 5, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but then sometimes at like 9.
Yeah.
I'm all over the place.
You really are. You really are.
Yeah, look into that, man.
Yeah. It's interesting. No, it's fucking cool, bro. Coles are a huge sponsor this year. Something new.
Yeah, that's the first time I've really fucking noticed them.
Yeah.
more of
so,
them, yeah.
well done,
Yeah,
Mr. True
myself.
Footy. You're not really fucking observing, are you?
Sponsors.
Do you even know all
He's
the
too busy
sponsors?
trying to pick who the hottest guys on the field are.
You know birth dates, but you don't know sponsors.
I did a quiz recently. Can you name all 75 father sons in the league?
Can you?
I got 47 of them.
It's impressive. I can name.
Counting them myself.
I can name one right now because I saw it last
So
night.
go. Oh, God, you're a loser. Oh,
Gary
that's
Edwards.
funny. No, he's not even in the league.
Yeah.
He's 0 from
Oh, is it current?
Yeah.
The 75
No,
Yeah,
no,
no.
Of all time.
75 all time.
Nah, so, it's
Come on. Turn your brains.
That's plausible. Only 75 fathers have had kids good enough to play.
no,
AFL,
but
so
it's
plausible.
anyone whose dad played one game of AFL. That's what the quiz was.
Oh, it's not the actual.
It's not the father
requirement.
son rules. So.
Yeah, I thought it was
In the
seven-
Australian Football League or in Aussie rules in general?
Yeah, it includes waffle. Yeah. In opposite land.
Okay, one game. Yeah, that makes a bit.
It
Yeah.
doesn't make it hard. So like,
okay, so
can-
Gary Ablett Jr.
But yeah, I thought 75 all
No.
time. That's like,
Oh.
They have to play for the same team.
Nah. So, for instance, Cam Guthrie and Zach Guthrie counted twice because it's two of them, but their dad played for Essendon or something like that. Like,
When you say father and son, you just assume dad
Yeah,
played for the
yeah.
same club and then
Yeah.
like,
yeah, played enough games for them to be eligible.
but it was interesting. I learned quite a lot.
Wait, so-
Shy
so-
Bolton's
So,
dad.
so
played
it's
for-
75 sons, not 75 fathers.
Yes,
Yes.
actually, yes, good point. Yeah, because there's the Dacosses, Waterman. Oh, Dacos wouldn't be in it, but Waterman had 2, Guthrie had 2.
does a water boy count? It's really weird.
Waterman and Waterboy.
Interesting.
the dad is Waterman, the kid is Waterboy.
Yeah.
Ah, that's good. That.
Hey, there's another
Cold.
excellent prospect for this Jakey Wood.
I see you, Heath. I laugh at that. Kitty Majestic says, I know it's really early on, but this is looking really good for the Dogs. Yeah, this is reminding me of
I think
when...
because the Dogs have more points, they look like they're on here.
Yeah. It reminds me of 2018 when Collingwood swamped Richmond.
And then what happened?
The Eagles won the fucking grand final.
Oh, dope.
Good work, man.
Skipped a few steps, but you get the picture.
In the end.
You really bring that up a lot, don't you?
Well, you did ask, and then what happened?
No, I didn't.
I didn't hear him say that.
I'm just unprompted.
Jordan Dawson going to Adelaide or Port. I read that Port Adelaide is going to get him, which is a really good pickup.
Is that Zach's son?
Yes. No.
He'd be honoured to be Zach's son.
Yeah. Collingwood players will end up half a list of father-sons. Yeah, there was quite a few Collingwood ones. The Dogs have benefited a lot from the father-son rule, and that will continue this year with Sam Darcy.
Yeah. It'll match Collingwood's board. Half their board's former Collingwood players.
Is it?
Yeah, like so many guys on the board have sons on the team at the moment. Yeah,
Right.
like Brown's dad's on the board.
Is that right?
Moore's dad's on the board.
Yeah.
And possibly another one.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nepotism to the peak.
Look at these nuts. This reminds me of last night's match as Adam. Yeah, it is actually going that way as well. But this is surprising. More surprising than last night. I think last night I saw coming a little bit... Sorry. I saw coming a little bit more than this. Dylan's a Geelong fan and he's snarling at me.
The thing is, Eagles fucking sucked.
Yeah, that's very true. We did lose to you by 100 points. So.
You really did. You did that.
Rats.
Does that mean Melbourne's 200 points better than us?
Yeah, but we only lost to them by 20 points? Less? Probably less. Oh, there's 9 points in the end, actually. 5 goals down in the granny. You know what happened next, said Peter. That's exactly what I was thinking when Dylan said that. Moore and Brown aren't on the board, says Rogue Riot. Fact checked.
Fact check.
I read something that said they were.
It's black and less.
I read an article recently that said they were.
Bullsby, you got fake news.
It was fucking Fox Sports.
Jonathan Lewis and Michael Black. Paul
Well,
Babs. Paul Babs says, the reason I dislike most Dockers supporters, when they made a grand final, I was cheering for them and felt so bad when they lost. When West Coast won, made the grand final, they were cheering for Scummingwood to win. I can relate to that a little bit.
Scum.
No Freo fan was going for West Coast in the grand final, but a few West Coast fans would have been going for Freo.
Yeah, it's fair call. You suck.
Succulent. 57 in the chat, guys. Appreciate if you chuck a
Oh,
like.
that
We're up
little
to
fucking
60.
whatever that was just ate shit.
Whatever that
It's
was.
a dog. That's what they do.
A little bear looking like.
Little bear eating
Bear
shit.
looking motherfucker.
Damn, look at my friend.
Exactly. Oh, the Ashes. Fucking can't wait to not watch it.
I might do a few
Yeah,
Ashes
watch it.
streams.
You love the Ashes, don't you?
I haven't watched cricket in literally 2 years.
2 weeks.
2.5 years. Since the 2019 World Cup and Ashes, I've watched it since
But
then.
you still play cricket live on PlayStation every day.
No, I don't. I do have it out somewhere though. It's a half decent game. It's also not called Cricket Live.
Surely it is.
No, it's called.
Yeah, NBA cricket
I
live.
think it's called Ashes Cricket.
NBA AFL Cricket Live action.
2K.
2K. Seamless. Oh, get around him!
7 out of the first.
That's
8
a
goals.
long.
Are you going to agree with
Oh.
that like that?
Nah.
Why not?
Nah.
Why not?
That's too long. I don't rate his hair at all. I think he's good looking despite his hair, not because of it. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
What about you?
Interesting.
I'm just average in every aspect.
Including your mullet.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess my mullet too.
Oh, that's beyond average now. It's pretty decent.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm not going to cut the back.
It's definitely a mullet.
Yet. Yeah, true. Thanks.
It's definitely a mullet.
I was going to go next haircut sides only, keep the back again, and then reassess.
Shave it, go like a number 1 on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Thanks, clean.
You get a long fringe as well.
I haven't decided. I kind of am digging the long fringe, but the problem is not the length; it's the thickness. When this grows out, it gets really bushy.
Yeah, I guess
So yeah, it's a tough one. But I like the Logan Paul aesthetic. Do you watch Logan Paul? You watch much YouTube?
Who?
I know you're fucking with me, but I just wondered if you watch much of it.
Have you seen it lately?
The only thing I watch on YouTube is True Footy.
Yeah, it's sick.
Same.
Not
Yeah.
really.
Not really.
Just kidding.
Fucking losers.
I'm on it.
You're on True Footy.
I live it.
Stop,
I live True Footy.
stop the bus. Get me the fuck off. I've had too much.
Start the bus. This one's
Well, I
for
like
you,
first
Adelaide.
Oh, if they just
Dixon flies.
Dixon gets a free kick.
How does Dixon get a free kick?
I don't know, but it's weird.
But you get like
Football
tunneled.
really
pushing
be
the
like
front.
that.
Yeah. I think you maybe got tunneled.
I reckon that's almost.
Oh, yeah.
shepherding out of the
No,
mark.
It's because
Seems
he was in mid-air, he kind of got tunneled a little bit.
It seems like pretty fair contact.
It's in the side, but
I
I
think
don't
it's
know.
like taken out of the contest.
Yeah, when they're in the air and you push them a little bit, they seem to say not like that. I guess. I don't know what the actual rule is.
Free kick.
Free
chugged.
kick.
Fuck.
He's got to be of Viking descent. Look at
He's
that.
got to kick this.
He's just something. I tell
Yeah.
you. And it's
Yeah.
fading late.
Apparently, he married into the Yolmouth family.
They use nuts in your mouth.
No,
Dicks in
Dixon.
your mouth.
No, his name's
That was
Dixon.
pretty good. Dixon.
And his wife got a hyphenated name,
Yeah.
but it'd be Yellmouth Dixon. It wouldn't work.
Not necessarily.
No, they're kids. It's the kids. The first, eldest child
So
is
the kids.
eldest child is Manny.
Many dicks in your mouth. And then the next one is packing. Packing dicks in your
Oh,
mouth.
cram it.
Packy, come here.
Oh, you kind of look like a goblin. Goblin dicks in the mouth. Okay. All right, back to the stream. I've had one drink, and this is descended.
his names.
Yeah.
And I can't stop.
I've literally had one drink and descended into fucking madness.
Like, what
My
about,
dad's probably still watching this.
what about Maya?
Huh?
That's the name, the first name. Maya.
My comer.
The name's Dixon in your mouth.
True Footy, will you cut my hair into a mullet? I will not, Huntsman, but I appreciate the offer, my queen. But you should get the mullet back, it look dope. Ignatius, I didn't unlock
Oh, that sucks.
That's
Is that
weird.
50? He's got the same goatee as you, Bush.
Oh, that flush.
you. Okay, so the power
He
got
doesn't
another
have the nice
opportunity.
side.
Doesn't have size though.
Lions were robbed, says Oscar Warren.
He's got the me
I
3
didn't-
years ago where the sides are still
Oh, that's right.
Rough like the family dog. Yeah, I don't think the Lions were robbed, but maybe I just wasn't watching closely. Oh,
Lucky.
crammed it.
Crammed it dicks in your mouth.
Yeah.
You look like that guy. Who's the other one that's just...
big.
What?
No, not him.
I was gonna say
Another
this
guy.
guy's blonde. Which guy?
Ah, he's gone now. And I couldn't tell you what his name was.
Or what team you play for?
I put out, man. Tallish, blackish hair with a mullet.
Not Lycett, surely.
Funny looking.
No, it's not Lycett. Lycett's a bit
Yeah,
too
funny looking body odor.
Body odor, small penis.
Yeah.
Dicks in your mouth.
Checks
Right,
out.
gentlemen, farewell.
See you, mate. Have a good
Catch
one.
him, dude.
Good luck for the rest of the stream.
Thank
Oh,
you.
yeah.
We'll need it.
We'll try not to fuck up too badly.
I know you will.
Alright, so another clearance to the power. No, they've cooked it, and McRae wins the ball and sends it forward.
Oh, good pick up.
Oh! Hannon. Oh, he's
Oh,
found
what a
Norton.
grab.
And that hurts.
That hurts the Port Adelaide power here.
Mm. So Norton's actually having a big game so far.
Who wants some statistics?
Hit me.
Most disposals. Tied, Bailey Smith and Jack McRae, 10 each.
After I've had a couple of drinks, I don't really notice that shit anymore.
Goals, Bailey Smith and Hannon. Fantasy points, Hannon on 54 already and Bailey Smith on 48.
Norton's kicked it. This makes it really tough for the power. They wanted their...
So after I've had a couple of drinks, you've had like 3/4 of one.
Nah, I finished the first one, but it was kind of strong.
It actually was, yeah.
Are you driving?
Yeah,
Yeah. Maybe we'll space out your drinks.
yeah. And then I'll space out your ass.
Nice.
Nice, sorry King.
I wonder if he's still watching. Dad, if you're still watching the chat, let me know.
It's quite vulgar tonight, actually. This is the most vulgar stream I've been on.
Yeah.
We don't just go this way every now and again.
Yeah, I was going to say last year's were probably more vulgar. This year's been pretty clean, to be honest.
Yeah.
We've been trying to go commercial.
We've cut out alcohol, to be honest. That's been a factor. We have one drink. We're like, spreading assholes. Remember when Druzy had a mullet for like 5 seconds? Yeah, that's true.
I'm looking out for this guy that you look like. 100% wasn't licensed.
You thought it was Dan Houston, didn't it? Wasn't it Dan Houston number 5?
Wasn't Houston.
Wise Guy hopes the Dogs get pumped by the D's next week. I hope it's a good game.
Yeah, sure, that's a good one.
I don't really mind who
Well,
wins.
that's the thing. If who would provide a gooder game,
a good game.
a better game out of this lot?
A gooder.
Well, the Dogs could definitely win the flag.
To Port. That's. Do you
Less
know?
confident about them. Well, it's easy to say when there's 6 goals up, but yeah.
Buddy Smith, he's gone off.
Yeah.
Player of the future, I think.
Slaps ass. Probably literally. He would have fucked a lot of girls. This is inappropriate. I regret saying that. Lockie Hunter has the ball in space on a flank. He's going to have an open shot, and I can't see who the player is. It is Shacky. Love Shaq, get away. That's not how it goes.
Love Shacky, it's a little low.
Another father-son. His dad played for Brisbane, but he wasn't actually a father-son pickup.
Was that?
Or was it Fitzroy? No, it was Brisbane Bears he played for.
Was that Daniel?
No.
Not D Shacky. It's like a D shackle, you know. It's a little. Yeah, that's poor. I was still thinking that work.
Oh, so many pull downs they're going to do. Shacky's having a tough shot. Don't tell me he's kicked that. Nah. It's just across the face. 51-14 to score.
Stream.
Did you order yet, food?
Yeah, I ordered a stir fry.
Yeah. Succulent.
Because it was the only place that did 1.25 litre bloody drinks. No,
Oh,
kind of.
yeah,
In the end, I felt like noodles, so I was just flicking through noodles and saw Walk in the Box, and then saw they did 1.25 drinks. I was like, perfect.
I don't get Walk in the Box much, but I do rate it.
You know
There's bottomless fucking boxes.
Yeah, they're deceptive.
Oh,
aren't they?
Shacky's going to have another shot from a similar part of the ground.
Shacky.
You know what's a good Tinder bio, Bush,
What?
for you to use if you want?
Where, mate?
Put, send me pool noodles without the L's.
Cool dudes.
Without the L's.
Poo dudes.
Oh,
You're buying yourself
dogs
some
hit the post.
Shacky's hit the post and 52-50. 52-14 rather.
Roy Wright says if doggies make the granny, even though I want Melbourne to win, I'll be happy either way. Either Melbourne break their drought or Trelaw gets the premiership. Fair shout.
Repeat that? True Law gets the premiership or the Demons win the play. Yeah, right. Yeah, that would be cool.
This is a good serious question by Heath. Because I used to have this issue when Eddie Maguire commentates Collingwood games. But how can Luke Darcy, Dogs legend, a member of the Dogs board, commentate a Dogs prelim?
Yeah.
It's very hard to stay impartial, isn't it?
Yeah.
The thing that used to piss me off about Eddie Maguire doing Collingwood ones, you can tell he's had so much bias.
Well, he always used to, and he's one of many people who do this, he always picks teams and just barracks from the whole game. I remember when the Eagles played Carlton once, it was actually fucked how pro-Carlton he was, and he surely he hates Carlton. And I remember at one point, Dermot Brereton was giving the Eagles a lot of credit, and Eddie Maguire literally goes, "Oh, you've turned." Like, what the fuck? Yeah, it was really weird.
Yeah, it is a bit.
That's one of the things that's really prevalent in this AFL is just commentators picking a team they're going to go for. There's no neutrality.
Yeah.
One thing I did like, Louis Darcy, if I'm not mistaken, was commentating the GWS Dogs prelim in 2016, and I did think it was nice when he was commentating the moment they made the grand final.
Yeah, that's good. You can tell a couple. Richo did it with fucking Richmond a lot.
Yeah.
You don't
I
mind it.
like that.
You got to embrace it. Like if you're gonna do it, you got to embrace it. I reckon.
I don't mind it when like the colour commentators do it. Like when Richo does it, he's kind of just giving insights, but and he's going for the. But if you've got fucking
the play-by-play. It's a problem when it's the play-by-play.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
If it's just the guy chiming in with he's 50 metre 45 degree kick there was exactly what you're looking for, sort of dude.
I like Hutto, but he does that too. He just picks a side. He gets way more excited for one side. I agree.
mind you, it was pretty You could tell the excitement with Richo when Richmond won the grand final. He was commentating.
Yeah. See, it is cool, but I agree. Play-by-play, not ideal.
Play-by-play, you know.
And Eddie Maguire is a play-by-play.
Yeah, he's
commentator.
an actual journalist, not an ex-player.
Yeah, it just sounds like it's a fucking funeral when the opposite side kicks a goal.
Yeah, it's bad when an actual journalist does it. When it's an ex-player, it's like, fair enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, when it's Eddie and he goes, Deagles have kicked it.
It's like, fuck off, Eddie, you've been a
But
media
then,
vulture.
then fucking someone else keep going, Collingwood's good girl. Well, that's a good kick there.
Oh, the Dogs look hot.
But no, I should have let Eddie into the state. I really wanted to get on that Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. He was apparently going to film in Perth. It was going to be my ticket to the fucking Easy Life.
Heath points out that Richo is a special comments person and Darcy is a caller. So, to be honest, I tune out commentary that much, and when we stream, we're not listening to the commentary, so I couldn't.
We're barely paying attention to the
And
actual
I don't
game.
think Darcy's actually horrible at it. I think he takes his job quite seriously.
Yeah, he's a bit of a knob, but I don't have a really strong opinion. As I said, I've tuned out commentators so much these days. I only notice them when I'm furious.
Favourite commentator of all time?
Well, good question. I like Bruce.
Brucey, Dennis.
You know who really
I really used to like Dennis.
You know who I don't have any time for
Who?
now? Is Dunstall. I think he's a twat.
Yeah.
He's smart, but he's just a knob.
There's some of them that you can just tell a fucking second tier.
I've never watched much Dunster because like the Foxtel, like he'd be on the Fox Footy shit after the fact, and the Foxtel's in like the main lounge room, and Dad couldn't stand him from the 80s, so whenever he's on, Dad just sit there whinging about
Is
him.
that right?
Yeah. They're like fucking Dunster.
I've heard that
That's
Dermot
high.
is an absolute flog of the highest order, but I do actually kind of like.
I like
listening
it.
to
Oh, look at
Yeah.
it! He tried to go.
I like listening to Dermot because I actually think he makes some good points sometimes.
Yeah, I usually Dermot's like one of the more like I listen to him and go, yeah, fuck yeah, he's right.
You know who's actually one of my favourites that everyone hates? Gary Lyon. I actually really rate him.
He's a talented commentator, just everyone hates him because of the whole he fucked
Yeah,
Billy
yeah,
Brownless
for
thing.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dog Billy Brownless.
But he's really good on the couch.
If he'd done that to like Wayne Carey or someone people didn't like, he would have got away with it a lot more. But Billy Brownless, everyone's just like, I fucking love that guy.
And they were like really good mates. But
Dwayne Russell, what do you reckon of Dwayne Russell?
I hate Dwayne
So
Russell.
do I.
Yeah, a bit of a nump.
I hate's a strong word. I'm coming off like a bit of a dickhead here, but I hate his commentary. I think he's an average commentator.
Or Hudson.
Hudson's alright.
He's alright, he's like Bruce McAvaney.
Yeah.
Hudson's good as long as he hasn't picked against the team.
Near
And
people
he's a
like
vampire.
Anthony Hudson. He's a Cats fan, but wouldn't know. Good point. I had no idea that he was a Cats fan.
But he's a Victoria fan.
And he points out, just see his Nick Davis call for reference. That's a good call. He commentated the final seconds of the Eagles flag in 06, and that was great commentary.
Yeah, I like Hutto as a commentator, but that's because Freo's usually like that underdoggy team too, that no one is too like.
I feel like
Whereas
BT
Eagles have probably had the success where the commentators are more actively like,
Yeah,
fuck them, Victoria.
100%. I think that's definitely a factor.
Uh,
When I went over to, I've said this before a million times, but when I went to the 18 grand final, I couldn't believe how many Victorians hated West Coast more than they hated Collingwood. They were like anyone but West Coast. Like Hawthorn fans that I met were going for Collingwood, and I was like, wow, I didn't realise we were this hated. But it comes at the cost of being good. So I don't mind that at all.
yeah, Casinos have like a 70% conversion rate for making finals.
Yeah. We're probably seen as like the bit of like the West Coast version of Collingwood in a sense.
And I think everyone knows he's like the richest club.
Yeah. So yeah, everyone wants to see the bigger clubs sort of not succeed, which is understandable. I'm the same. To be honest, you always want to see the underdog win.
Yeah.
BT loves Fremantle away, I reckon.
Yeah.
He's from Mandurah, so
Oh, is he actually?
Yeah.
so I wouldn't be surprised if he sort of adopted them.
Don't know if he ever came back after he went to play VFL. I think he settled in Victoria once he
Just
stopped.
Collingwood and Richmond he played for.
Yeah. But a lot of the guys that go play VFL often come back to WA.
Ian Robinson says Wayne Carey just sits there being uncontroversial to distract everyone from the fact Seven still keep him on. That's a good point.
Nailed it.
Yeah, he could say one thing out of line and he's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone would fucking roll him.
Huntsman wanted the Eagles to win, which they did. Yeah, good man. You're a good man, Huntsman. I'll check my Insta in a sec.
Dog's still killing it here.
Yeah, this is unreal.
Bond! Fucking little spin out. Who you got for Brownlow?
I have Clayton Ola winning it.
Have you done a bit?
Nah, I'll probably do that sometime in the next week or two. I've got annual leave the week of the grand final, so I'm just going to do vids every day.
Nice.
Is the grand final? The Brownlow still
Grand final's
happening
next
like
week, so you got
Monday
another week
before?
No, this is a week off.
Oh, it's a week off.
Yeah. Another goal to the Dogs. Port Adelaide are cooked. That's it. They're done.
Nah, you can't come back from that.
Yeah. 52 points.
66 points.
And
This
it's not even half time yet.
When was the last time in a final, this early in the game, 10 minutes into the second quarter, is the game over? When was the last time that happened?
Extra
Other-
kick or
maybe
the 66.
07 grand final?
Or even both prelims to have them absolutely belted.
Yeah. But Geelong went way deeper than this. They got into the early parts of the third term. This is 10 minutes into the second.
Alright.
This has been deplorable. But the Dogs look very good. And it's good. I'm glad we're seeing what I said for most of this year were the best two teams. Will be in the grand final. It'd be interesting to see what's the response here. Do Port Adelaide roll over? Do they give up? Because they're fucked. Or do they try and, stick it in? Probably got another quarter left in them.
On the plus side, I think this will help one of my multis.
You'd have to stick it in, right? There's a fucking grand final on the line
It
here.
is only the second quarter too, so there's no reason to drop your head yet. Travis Boak will try and lift him. He wins the clearance, sends the ball inside 50. Scotty Lycett almost takes a grab, but it's one of those half a opportunities they needed. Boak from
Yeah,
outside
yeah.
50. He's trying to lift his side, but it goes through from behind. Handy point.
2 goals, 3 for Port Adelaide to Bulldogs, 10 goals, 6.
There's always next week, Port.
So that's the thing, like, they have to keep going. Like, you can't pack it in. It's too early and it's not like there's a game next week. There's no game if you don't keep going.
Actually, I said, when was the last time in a final this happened? And people separately pointed out both at 2018 prelims. That's actually a very good point. I completely forgot about that. But that's actually still a long time ago.
It's just because Koshi's not allowed into Perth, so
So
they
they
decided to tank this game. They figured just get a full crowd in and just call it a year.
As we say, this Port Adelaide have a bit of an opening on the... Oh, he's turned it over poorly. He's made it very hard for Marshall.
Fred has said Dogs win by 100. Do you reckon they'll get over 100 points?
Nah. When it gets to the last quarter and they're up by 85, they're not going to push hard for 100 points when they've got a grand final.
They're getting under the Bulldog. They're getting under Port Adelaide's skin here, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, you'd hope so. Bonner. The erectile man.
Bang!
That's a great goal.
That's a fantastic... That's who you look like.
Really?
Yeah.
You reckon I look like Riley Bonner?
Yeah.
Interesting. I get it, I guess, in terms of style.
You're just
Not
similar looking.
Yeah. Similar sort of cheeks.
They're still going at it.
Limbus Road just like, fuck off, Ranger. Limber just seems like the sort of guy who would just put it out there.
Who is that?
Limber don't fuck around.
No, he doesn't.
He's probably just like, God, you're greasy.
What do you reckon of Liver's tattoos? You
They're
reckon-
large.
Huh?
The Simpsons ones are large.
Yeah.
I can't tell what the other ones are, but Homer and Greasy teeth.
They're so like unconnected to anything. You can tell he's just got what he likes.
Yeah. He's
Fuck,
like,
that was
yeah, I like the bloody. My God, you're greasy.
Yeah, that was a good 55-metre drop punt.
Big ping.
They needed that really bad.
Desperado. They need another 2-3 at
I
least
think
going
he's
into the half.
he's tagging Libba,
Yeah.
but Libba still had one of the highest disposals in the game. Fuck, good grab again.
Yeah, Libba's the guy getting the tag these days for the Dogs, which has sort of cut him off a bit. They usually expect to go into like a Bonter or a McRae. A few teams have tagged Libba with reasonable success.
Port Adelaide really need the next goal here.
Next few, surely.
Yeah, you can't let Bulldogs.
Yeah.
It's big.
Aaliyah
fuck-
left that. Yep.
Yeah. He's improved so much as well.
Oh,
eh?
yeah.
Ooh.
He was a pretty raw player.
How does that not
Oh,
count as a mark?
come on.
How is that not a mark?
Yeah, that's pretty harsh.
That was really harsh. I'm going for Port Adelaide now.
Oh, so am I. But I'm actually really happy with the Dogs. Everyone... Oh, fuck. I just realised, in the pre-season, I predicted the Dogs to miss the 8, and people have been rinsing me for this all year. So if they win the flag, that's going to be even more stinky. But I'm hoping...
It's engagement.
So let's hope Port Adelaide win.
Yeah. No.
You're controversial, that's all.
I do really like the Dogs. Everyone thinks I hate the Dogs because of that, but...
Interesting one here. They're tagging Libba.
Yeah. Well, it's a tough one because Libba's kind of like a contested clearance mid. Like, do you really tag the guy who's always at the bottom of the pack anyway, or do you tag Bont? Mind you, Bont's not really having a massive impact.
No. Or do you stop McRae getting all these disposals
Yeah.
out?
McRae and Smith are the ones chopping them up, I think.
Yeah. Smith's been playing pretty much half-forward flank though, hasn't he?
Yeah, true. They just bat so deep. They got so many options. You tag one and the other bob up.
Yeah.
He says I look nothing like Riley Bonner. Thank you, Heath. Not that I actually mind. He's not a bad little bloke, so it's not like I'm offended, but it is a strange one. I think he's Indigenous, actually.
Who?
Bonner.
Is he?
I think at least part, yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right on that.
Oh, Lincoln, yeah.
Maybe they've brought in an undercooked Steph Martin.
Oh, was that Martin limping?
It was, yes.
Got strapped as well, yeah.
He's got more limp than Bush on a Saturday night. Port Adelaide was transition here.
More Bonner than Riley Bonner.
Nah. Bonner jam. Power get a very shallow inside 50. Motlop pushes
forward
someone in the
back.
back.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, no.
Stefan Martin nearly quit football to pursue an acting career, like when he was at Brisbane,
Shit.
I believe. He was at Melbourne first, right?
Yeah, I think it was somewhere first,
It was
but
Melbourne.
I never
He
knew him
was
before
good,
Brizzy.
you know.
I never knew him before Brizzy though.
I'm sure it was Melbourne. I'm going crazy here.
Yeah, I think he played somewhere else, but I'm pretty.
He definitely played somewhere
Fuck,
else.
he swung that. You could tell where that was going to go by the way he kicked it. Hawked it all the way around.
Yeah,
Absolute missile.
probably rather they go out of bounds port than the point. Oh, bit of a soft free kick that, I think. Kind of just fell over.
Libba's getting pissed, hey.
Yeah.
He's fucking on him.
Willem Drew is the man tagging him.
Drew is right. This is like the second or third time he's like Libba's gone out and go at him.
Yeah. Don't do anything stupid, Libba.
Just
Adams.
super kick him. Liver.
Boy pig from the ruck.
That's not a great result.
I just want Liver to just super kick him. Be beautiful.
Missed the grand final.
It'd be hilarious, but
Libba gets subbed off. Now they can't win the game.
Suspended for a week. Haha, it's a bye next week so they can play.
Bitch.
yeah, we're listed
Oh,
for the
Caleb
VFL grand
Daniel,
final.
rare mistake.
Libba or Caleb Daniel tattoos?
I haven't seen Caleb.
Oh, I haven't noticed Caleb's actually.
They're very similar. And he's got a big scorpion on his arm.
In
That
terms
sounds
of
pretty
quality,
stupid.
like, I don't know.
A scorpion on his arm sounds pretty lame.
I hated Cam McCarthy's puma, eh? I thought that was absolute porridge.
Fucking run into each other, idiots.
Most animal mural related tattoos are a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, this was particularly gross.
Oh, you gotta stick those.
So there's still good intensity in this game, to be fair. It's just still very one-sided. Oh,
Yeah, Cavs confirmed it was Melbourne.
yeah, thought so. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Riley Bonner.
Oh, Heath reckons I look like a Tinder Gold user. Not gonna lie, I did cop the half price month a few months back.
Yeah.
Oh, Lysa drops.
I was like, half price month, I'll see what this is like, copped it.
Worth it?
What'd you get?
Still didn't get many matches, but
Tinder Gold.
yeah. It was like, they said the thing was like half price for 1 month only. I was like, fuck it, let's see what the deal
Oh,
is.
I'm engaged. I judge single people. Get out of it, Callum. Oh, here we go. You enjoy some.
I'll start adopting dogs and
If
cats.
you're single, it just means you're not in a relationship.
I guess in some cultures.
And in some cultures, it means you're a virgin. Sex before marriage, cultures
Yeah, okay.
predominantly.
I guess that's technically.
That'd be yours, hey Busher.
Absolutely. I'll move to a Mormon community. I'd fit more right in.
Hannah's kicked 3. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, he's a guy who can
Yeah,
kick
he's
bags.
He's on 80 fantasy points right now.
Wow, not
Damn.
bad for a small forward. From long range, the cannon launches with his left. It looks like it's out to the left and shallow. No, it's for a behind.
In the shadows.
I've been watching, I've been waiting in the shadows. Do you know that song?
That's the shadows, yeah.
Yeah. That's one that like no one other than our age would probably get, to be honest.
In the shadow.
Dun, 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 dun. I remember being like 9 and waking up and watching Rage in the morning, and that song would slap.
50 metres here for Port Adelaide.
It was like
Against Liver.
pre-junior footy, like in the morning before my game, watch Rage every morning. Like those are the days, man. Not like now. Everything's shit.
Nowadays I watch Rage and
Yeah. Nowadays I have Rage. I have myself.
out of bounds in the full there by Bulldogs inside Port Adelaide's 50. Oh no, touched.
DJ Yam says, how old are all of you three? I just turned 22 and for the first time ever I feel old. Also regrets about not living my life in the past. Are any of you guys similar? I think that's very
Just
common.
give it a few years, Yams, and you'll feel even worse.
Yeah, so we're 27, Bush is 26.
Six.
Yeah, I'm 28 in a couple of months. I think that's very common for a 22-year-old to feel that first level of being over the hump.
Yeah.
You're not a young... Well,
Yeah.
you are really young.
You are young.
Yeah.
But you're not as young as the...
21st is like the last fun one, then from there it's just like, oh.
You're not really, you can't really be like a kid anymore, you know what I mean?
Every single age you turn after that will hit hard,
Yeah.
to be honest.
And the next minute, you're 28 in November.
20... Fuck that. Yeah, 28.
Who the fuck would want to be 28?
28 is so old, man.
You're nearly 30. That's like,
Yeah.
that's like kids' age.
I know, man. My dad...
Still, I know people who are like fucking 18 with kids. It's fun.
Yeah, I know.
It's funny though, you think about it, like, my dad was 25 when I was born. I'm 2 years older than that now, and I'm like, I'm not mature enough.
No.
No way.
My dad was 28 when he got married. My cousin just got married at like 44.
44 years ago.
Yeah, he's a bit of a stud.
Oh, it's his first.
Yeah.
Oh, there is hope. I've got
Yeah.
another
Yeah.
nearly 20 years up my sleeve. Beautiful.
Hey, Heath gets it. He says, fucking good song, Jesse. You know, I don't know how it sounds now, but there used to be a mashup with that and Yeah by Usher. And
I
it
could see that, like...
It actually slapped. I haven't listened to it in like 10 years, so it could be shit now. You know, when you listen to old songs, you're like, oh my god, I like
Do you know what's funny? Now that you've said that, I can't remember
how it goes.
the beat for Usher.
Yeah.
I can hear like, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It's on YouTube. Go check it out. Any grey hairs?
I have a few.
I've had a couple. Yeah.
I haven't noticed any.
I've got grey hair before I can grow a beard. That's fucked.
Oof.
Where's Druzy? He's at a 21st, I think. My dad just turned
Johannesen.
28 when he had
Johannesen. Norton.
Nelson crosses. Shaki with a solid handball, and that has found Bailey Dale or no, Rourke Smith.
Rocky.
They are annihilating Port Adelaide.
They're pumbling them.
So
Is that what you're going
I'll
to do?
tell
with
you
your
what
hair?
though.
You going to do that with your hair?
I've had that hair. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like one of my transition haircuts
Nice.
when I turned into a female. But this is
Effective mask wearing 101 right there.
all the talk about Port Adelaide, right, was this year. They couldn't beat top 10s, couldn't compete with the best. That was true all year until the final round. They beat the Dogs, who were horribly out of form. Then they smashed the Geelong. And everyone's like, oh, actually,
The
no.
Geelong's cats.
They're actually as good as the other teams. And then look what they've dished up tonight.
I know.
It's not that they've actually been horrible. It's that the Dogs have played to a high level and Port have not been able to match it in the slightest, despite being the home team.
No.
And we're going to see the best two teams in the grand final next week, and I'm pleased about that.
That's fucking good. Yeah.
Ooh.
That was silly.
Bergman almost made it work. He finds Boak.
You can just tell Dogs midfield is just all over it, aren't they?
Yeah, they're
Look, they
prepping.
can't go anywhere. They
Yeah.
keep going backwards.
Pressure's really good.
Yeah.
Port Adelaide found their way out of trouble here. Bonner's a dangerous kick. He finds Bergman. That is a handball
that's
to a
sold
man
him
in a
into the
terrible
fucking trouble.
position.
Yeah, he shouldn't have
A
done that.
minute to go in the half. And the Dogs have a chance here. Norton's taking a good mark. He's been huge tonight.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's going to kick maybe a couple. Oh, okay, he's your turn.
He's the only leg of my multi for tit so far.
He's been massive in terms of just like linking up, getting on the end of good
So
play.
Norton's 2 goals, 1.
Yeah.
Hannon's on 70 fantasy
I
points.
mean, he's been the best. Yeah.
3 goals, 1, and 18 disposals and a tackle.
Wow.
But Bonner also killing it. 15 disposals.
My dad was 39 when he had me. My dad was 40.
My phone's close, so I'll start hobbling. It'll
Alright.
take me a little bit.
Yeah, sounds good then. Can you imagine if Eastonwood wins a flag next week? He'd be the worst two-time premiership player in history. Harsh.
Very harsh.
I'm trying to think of some others.
How many has Vardy got? Did Vardy just get the one?
Yeah. Just go straight to Vardy.
I was trying to think. I was like, alright.
A late goal here. Bonds within range. That has laid an epic shit on Port Adelaide.
Yeah.
They'd already, got their foot in their throat. Now they've squatted down and laid a Boston steamer right on their chest.
I would reckon it's absolutely hilarious if they just go into the next half with Bont and fucking McRae and all these guys just starting on the bench.
Yeah. They won't do that. They'd never be forgiven for a loss. The Bont is so good.
Because how was that last night when they had Gorn, Petraka and Oliver all on the bench for the last 10 minutes of the game?
Huntsman's just sent me a photo of Drew's mullet, but he looks kind of like someone out of the 80s.
Yeah, he does, eh?
I'm trying to think. I think it's a meme.
I think Dogs will win by 100.
I don't know. I reckon they'll coast in the second half. Two amazing prelim performances.
Well, next week's going to be... not next week. The grand final's going to be fucking incredible. If you
Yeah.
got two teams in this kind of form, coming off a week off,
I know.
definitely... not arguably, definitely the two best teams in the comp at
Yeah,
the moment.
I agree.
Like on paper, on the field, all of it. Like they are the best teams.
Yeah. I'm really glad that the Dogs, for the season that they've had...
Port Adelaide fans crying already.
The Dogs, I'm glad they didn't crash out in week 2 like a lot of people expected. I tipped them to go out in week 2 when they came 5th. I'm glad they're getting to the grand final and at least testing themselves against Melbourne. They could easily win. It's going to be a real...
I was even thinking in week 1 that fucking Essendon could tip it. They'd be the upset. If there was going to be an upset, it would be Essendon over Bulldogs.
True. You're not the only person who thought that. Fantasia misses poorly, and it's a 58-point margin at halftime of the prelim. You know what's also an interesting thing to think about?
What?
The Dogs are 5th. So if they win another flag, they'll be
Outside
the
top
first
4.
and the second team to win a flag outside the 4 in the current final system. And they'll be the second team after themselves to win all 4 finals. No team ever wins 4
They
finals.
make it hard on themselves, don't they?
That's unreal.
Yeah.
That's unreal.
With that Hannon 3 goals, Norton 2 and Buddy Smith 2.
Are you getting some food? Are you on the close tomorrow? Call the pair, says Heath. Oh, I don't think I can do. He's probably getting blue at his grand final win. I'm not calling a pair. I feel too bad. If the Bulldogs choke, I will give you $100. Alright. Wait, you're a child. No. Nah, just kidding. Give me your money. Wow. So, the job's almost done for the Dogs. That's phenomenal.
Yeah, before half time to pretty much, like a 90% chance of getting to the grand final at half time.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
They can coast. 12 goals, 8 at half time. It must feel like a bit of a graveyard there at Adelaide Oval.
Yeah, imagine going to see, imagine the atmosphere at the end of that game after if Port Adelaide were to win this.
Yeah, I know.
But it's just going to be down. I wouldn't be surprised if some people left already.
Yeah. Some Geelong fans were leaving at 3/4 time or even in the third quarter last night.
Yeah.
Some Melbourne fans were like, "You're a disgrace," and I was like, "Geez, that's actually really savage. I don't blame them at all for leaving. The team sucks." I would probably leave if my team was like 70, 80 points down in the third quarter of a final.
Yeah.
Getting home was a bitch as well.
Oh yeah.
What kind of stir fry did you
I
get?
just went with a cow tower.
Oh, what?
Barbecue noodly type thing.
Yeah, cows.
The L is silent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking. It
That's
doesn't
big.
look big. It's massive, mate.
I probably won't finish it. It's fucking huge.
What about Adelaide winning from 5th in 98? Yes, you are correct. Adelaide Crows are the best. Clarifies that it was a different final system. This is the... Yeah, I think the Bulldogs were the first team to win 4 finals. And that would be, again, the second team. And I am removing moderator and timing out.
Someone been naughty.
Yeah, just spamming. The GWS season review will come. But I have just unmodded that fella because he was spamming. It's alright, you can come back, William McDonald. But can't reward bad behaviour, rather. Tom is sad to see Port lose. It is sad to see their season finish in this manner. In a prelim 2 years in a row, and this one far less respectable than last year.
It is.
Let me another drink. Would you like one?
Yeah, okay. I'll have one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, thanks, bud. Can I get a Hoyas? I hate that.
Plenty of Pepsi there now.
Wish you would step back from. Who's seen Yes Man? Best Jim Carrey film I've ever seen.
Oh, really?
Wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. I've been playing that on guitar.
That's the accent.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Oh, you got 2 bottles.
Yeah.
Mind if I have some of that when it's done?
Go hard.
I was only that much up to anyway.
Do you honestly reckon Yes Man's the best Jim Carrey film of all time?
Yeah, well, I'm not actually a massive Jim Carrey fan, other than that film.
Nah, I fucking love
Ace Ventura's one for me.
See, I never watched it.
Liar Liar's pretty good.
Yeah, Liar Liar. I love Liar
I
Liar.
still prefer Yes Man.
Nah, Me, Myself and Irene.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
I wasn't allowed to watch that as a kid, so I couldn't tell you.
You haven't
That's
seen
what you'd like,
Watch
I
it.
reckon.
It's good.
I love Me, Myself,
Yeah.
and Irene.
Yeah, it's good.
That and Liar Liar are probably my two. For
Yeah, I think so as well.
Ventura and
Liar Liar is very good.
Have you watched The Cable Guy?
Stop breaking the law, asshole!
The Grinch.
Oh yeah, and the Grinch.
The Grinch
yeah.
slaps.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grinch is good. Grinch is good.
But it's no... it's up there, but Yes Man is actually just so wholesome. Especially if you switch around those syllables.
Dumb and Dumber. That's a classic though.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what movie I actually love? That he's in, and it's sort of a comedy, but not really. The Truman Show.
I didn't like it.
Really?
I think I just watched it with a girl that I wasn't really interested in, and I was just having a shit time. Am I in the Truman Show?
Is this the Jesse Show? Bruce Almighty.
Great film.
Yeah, solid.
I prefer Yes Man.
Bruce Almighty's a good film. Yeah, no, classic Jim Carrey. The Mask.
Yeah,
Jim.
kind of.
I actually rate Bruce Almighty high.
Yeah, I like
Yeah, Bruce Almighty is fucking good.
Oh, we've got a couple of hipsters saying the non-comedies that he's done are his best work.
Yeah.
Those like people that reckon Uncut Gems is Adam Sandler's best movie.
I do like Uncut
I
Gems.
do like it as well.
I don't think it's his best movie.
Definitely his best.
I'm more of a grown-ups too, man.
I don't get the hate for 1. 2, I kind of get it, but 1.
No, I like it. I like Grown Ups 1.
Yeah, I like Grown Up 1.
What do you reckon is Adam Sandler's best movie?
Ooh. Billy Mad would have to be one of the first mentioned.
You know what? I'm going to go with an unpopular opinion. The Wedding Singer.
Ooh, I haven't seen much of The Wedding Singer to tell you.
Watch it. It's really good.
So we got Grown Ups, Just Go With It, Happy Gilmore,
Yeah, Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison there too.
Who's your daddy?
Big Daddy.
That was Big Daddy.
Oh yeah, well, who's your daddy?
Scuba Steve.
Yeah, no, that was a good film.
Yeah, Big Daddy's good.
51st Dates I actually liked.
Yeah, so did I.
Click's not bad.
I never watched it.
Waterboy.
Yeah, never
Click-
watched
Click's
that.
a-
Little
Click's-
Nicky.
Click's quite sad.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
That's my boy.
That's like one of his racing ones that I don't hate.
I don't
Most
know
of his
that
racing ones I'm like, what the fuck?
With
is it?
Andy Samberg.
Never watched it.
It's probably terrible.
As far as racing Sandler movies, it's still not as good as his good shit, but
I'm
it's better than most of the crap he's put
Did
out
you watch
there.
that murder mystery on Netflix? The one with Jennifer Aniston?
No.
No.
What?
It's called Murder Mystery. It's
Okay.
an Adam Sandler movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just go with it.
Nah, it's actually
Fuck
good.
that.
Oh, do you know what's one of the best
Oh, we got
things?
101 in the chat. Thank you,
Nice.
guys. We're talking about Jennifer Aniston rom-com.
No, do you know what is genuinely one of the best Adam Sandler movies? The Longest Yard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, good film.
Fuck, that's funny.
Yeah, it slaps. Slaps ass.
He's actually done so many movies, eh? Doesn't know.
Huntsman Loves Wedding Singer. Yeah, it's so good, eh? It's one of my favourite films, I reckon.
Anger Management.
Oh
Nah,
yes, I love Anger
Do
Management.
not rate.
I love it.
Don't rate
I
it.
don't know if I like Jack Nicholson. That's my thing. But
Yeah.
mind you, I love that movie. The
I said ovaries.
Uncut Gems. That was a website you were on earlier. What does that mean?
It's a Jewish thing.
No, it's the opposite.
Oh yeah, good point.
Never watched Zohan.
oh yeah, Zohan.
Anchorman's getting a shout out. That has nothing to do with these films, but
All right,
worthy nomination.
favorite Will Ferrell movie.
All right, we'll switch it up.
Oh yeah,
Switch it up.
the other guys.
Yeah,
it's probably my
obviously.
favourite. Yeah.
Yeah,
Obviously,
fucking oath.
same.
I'll back you there. I like
We
that.
call that a soup kitchen.
A bunch of homeless guys at an orgy.
I was laughing today with Jez because we got a pallet of something called a barley spa. And I was like, sounds like a soup kitchen. A barley spa.
We
That's
will
like,
find you and we'll make love in your Prius.
we'll make
Dirty
it.
Mike and the boys.
Rogue Riot doesn't like anger management too, so
Talladega Nights, that's a fucking good movie.
yeah, it's alright.
No, I rate Talladega
Step
Nights.
Brothers
so-
Yeah, Step Brothers.
Step Brothers. Old school?
Old school. Fucking old school.
Old school's good.
Old school's
With
fucking.
Vince Vaughn when he's like, they buy a house in like a college.
Yeah, and it's Owen Wilson's brother, Luke Wilson.
Don't think I've seen it.
Nah,
it's
it's
fucking
good.
god tier. Old school.
Dodgeball, I'm not a huge fan of either.
Nah, that's Vince Vaughn.
Yeah, but actually somebody mentioned Ben Stiller. Ben Stiller thing.
Actually, do you know what's the greatest Christmas movie of all time? Elf.
What is it? 4 Christmases? That's another Vince Vaughn one.
No, Elf, the fucking Will
I
Ferrell one.
never watched that.
Haven't you?
No.
No.
Still
Wedding
film.
Crashes.
Nah,
That's a good
That's
Vince
the
Vaughn.
movie.
it's not really my. Yeah, I know. I'm very picky. I'm picky.
You hate Vince Vaughn, eh?
No, I actually don't. No, nothing against Vince Vaughn. Ben Stiller.
Couples Retreat.
I did. Couples Retreat. I think that's 4. No, that's a different one. Couples Retreat.
That's actually a good movie.
It's alright, eh? But it just sounds so dumb to say. Zoolander was a favourite of mine as a kid.
Ben Stiller. Oh, you're a Ben Stiller fan.
Oh, no, not necessarily. But I do like that film.
I don't know if I like Ben Stiller, to tell you the truth.
He's hit and miss.
I actually think he's underrated. Well, maybe underrated, but like I actually think he's quite.
No,
a
I
comedic
rate
actor.
the like the Meet Your Parents and the Meet Your
Yeah,
they
Father.
make me
I think he's actually a pretty good actor. Not everyone's going to find him funny, but I think the acting skills there.
Like, he could do serious better than most comedic guys, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. He's kind of terrifying though. I feel like he'd be kind of scary to get.
Oh, the boys are asking Jack Black.
School of Rock
Yeah.
every single
Nah,
day.
Or Tenacious D.
Tropic Thunder.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's it.
School of Rock is one of my all-time favourites.
Actually, I can't even remember the last time I've seen
It's one of those films you probably have to watch when you're young, and then it becomes iconic after that.
Jack Black.
Yeah, you just remember all the goofy shit. And
Do
stuff.
you know what else is fucking funny? Nacho Libre.
Yeah, I never watched that one. I'm aware of it though. Me and Dylan literally quote School of Rock constantly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but to the point where like every little nuanced line of that film we just bring out randomly, and the other person always gets it. It's fucking hilarious.
Fuck. Huntsman reckons 21 Jump Street. I actually rate 21
Yeah,
Jump
yeah.
Street.
Yeah.
Good call.
That's a good movie. Jonah Hill. What's your favourite Jonah Hill?
I like Jonah Hill. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like a lot of his films. Superbad,
Superbad's
Um,
fucking good.
Superbad's
Wolf of Wall Street's fucking good.
Moneyball.
Have you seen War Dogs?
Yeah,
good
that's
film.
a good
movie.
That's
Fucking
actually
good,
yeah,
yeah.
that's
Yeah, him and Miles Teller.
Ah,
Yeah.
and fucking Moneyball.
That's
Yeah,
Moneyball.
Moneyball.
Yeah. I agree. Moneyball's one of my favourites.
Do you like This Is the End?
Draft Day.
Oh, I love This Is the End.
I actually don't think I sat down and watched that properly.
It's fucking hilarious. They like play themselves, but like James Franco
Yeah.
plays a real wankery version of himself.
James Franco's quite a good actor. He's good in Pineapple Express.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
All the Seth Rogen movies are pretty fucking
Seth
good.
Rogen's good, yeah.
Yeah.
Like the 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yeah. I love Steve Carell.
So do I. Fucking Steve Carell.
Anything he touches is gold. Yeah.
Yeah, I
guess my dick is gold.
Even serious stuff like fucking. What was the movie? Foxcatcher.
50 First Dates. Yeah, Foxcatcher.
Yeah, Foxcatcher.
What's
The
that
Big
date?
Short.
What's
The
that
Big
date?
Short. He's great in.
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Crazy Stupid Love.
Oh, that movie I kind of liked because of Steve Carell, but the whole premise of it was so fucking dumb.
He's good in Bruce Almighty as well, actually. Bit of a
Oh,
throwback
yeah.
to Jim
Evan
Carrey.
Almighty.
Where he's like,
Yeah, he's Evan in there.
Yeah,
as well. I was going to say, have you seen Crazy Stupid Love?
yeah.
This is my issue with it, right? Steve Carell's hilarious, but the film's about him getting dumped or cheated on by his wife, reinventing himself, having that confidence, only for him to go back to his wife for no reason.
Yeah.
And I'm at the end
And
like,
then find out that his
wow.
daughter's like, yeah, dating them.
As what? Dating.
And his daughter's dating the guy that that's mentoring him.
Yes, yeah, that's right.
Do you
Well,
know-
that's
do
kind of a funny twist, but to go back to his wife when she's done nothing to redeem herself.
Do you know what's honestly one of the movies I've never laughed harder in my life too? Is Dinner for Schmucks.
Oh, yeah.
Such an underrated movie.
Yeah.
With Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd's fucking good.
Oh, I love Paul Rudd.
I
Yeah.
love Paul Rudd so much.
Yeah.
You'll love this from Hafey. It's pronounced Schneeblay.
Schneebley, yeah.
Paul
my
Rudd's
God.
amazing, man.
School of Rock, I literally love. And 3 minus 4 is -1. Yeah, you won't get it. But if I'm sure somebody out there got that.
Yeah.
54 is a 45.
It's all just movie chat now.
I know.
Occasionally there's like a car in the doggies.
Ah,
James
no.
Franco is great.
Yeah.
Rogue writes the School of Rock is what got him to start playing bass and guitar.
Cool.
Nice.
That's cool.
That's pretty cool.
The B is silent. James Franco in 11/22/63, which would be about John F. Kennedy. That's actually my birthday, 30 years before I was born. Fun fact. Some say I'm John F. Kennedy reborn.
Huntsman loves Central Intelligence. Do you guys like Kevin Hart?
Hit and miss.
Yeah.
I find him hit and miss. Some stuff I'm like, what the
Fuck,
fuck
do you know
is
he's
he?
42?
Yeah, I can believe that. He's just been around for a long time.
I remember him being in like one of those, like those epic movies, sports movies, all that shit they had in like the late 2000s. He was in like epic movies like the Da Vinci Code, like.
Yeah, I mean, do you know he's also in 40-Year-Old Virgin?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a guy that's been around for a while, but no one's realised, and then all of a sudden he's just pop.
He's just this big.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you look at his fucking filmography and it's like fucking. There's all these little random ones like the superhero movie, an epic movie. And
What about, have you seen The Wedding Ringer?
yeah, that's a good movie.
Another film I had a
Yeah.
lot of problems with.
Problems.
Why?
Because isn't the whole thing he's trying to find a best man, right? And at the end, there's the twist where his girlfriend is like, fiance is like cheating him or a bad chick or something like that. It just comes out of nowhere, and then he's like, yeah, I don't need you anymore. And it just makes no sense.
They used it as like a shortcut to make Kevin Hart and this guy best friends.
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense though.
Because you could become best friends with them without having to break up with your wife.
Yeah. It just, I had issues with the plot, but yeah, it was funny.
Yeah.
It's getting very analytical.
We're doing some halftime
Do
analytics.
you know what's a good movie though?
Knocked Up.
No, the British version was way better, but Death at a Funeral.
I haven't seen either.
Haven't seen either?
Didn't even know there was an American version actually.
Yeah, it's like a black version with like Kevin Hart and Chris Rock and.
So what up? It's me. Says the guy on the far left, which would be you, Bush. Strongly reminds me of Lester Averman from the Mighty Ducks. Is that Charlie Sheen's brother, Emilio Estevez?
I'll take that if it is.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm googling.
He's a rooster. I'll take that.
Lester Averman.
Nope, it's not at all.
It's the fucking weirdest guy I've ever seen.
Harsh. No, it's just a normal looking.
Matt Doherty. You look like
Lester
Matt
Averman.
Doherty. Famously known for.
I don't really see it, but he's got curly hair and glasses. So kind of looks like you. I assumed it would be Emilio Estevez.
That does not look like Bull Channel.
Nah, not really.
Yeah, definitely not. I'll take the Emilio Estevez instead.
Same and Sounds has dropped $2.69, saying, "My poor power need to turn the lights on. I'm feeling for you, buddy. Thank you so much for the donation. You're a legend." But
You don't look like Emilio Estevez either.
I don't know why my mum went there. Thank you, Same and Sounds. You're a legend. And yes, the power do need to turn themselves on. 10 goals and a half though. I just think this game's almost over. Boys, what are your thoughts on a small independent film called The Hangover? I like it.
Hangover.
Yeah.
Small end.
Yeah, you joke, you suck at it.
No, I thought it was good.
I liked it.
I like Hangover 1 and Hangover 3. Hangover 2 is just a copy of Hangover 1, but in Thailand.
Yeah.
I don't recall it specifically enough. I remember liking them all, to be honest.
Mm.
You know what? I saw it in the Middle East, and half the movie was censored out. That sucked.
Back in Saudi Arabia.
Huntsman says unhonest opinion, but I like the British office more than the American. Unhonest, so he's saying the opposite.
What?
Don't know. People like the American better unless they're like trying to be like pretentious.
Nah, I find there's a divide betwin like, people.
All the people are like British people that you could call pretentious hipsters.
Unhonest opinion. Wait, yes, that's the opposite.
He's saying the opposite. I'm going to steal that. That's a funny way of expressing it. In the dishonest opinion, I do agree with you. Abdurralf, I'm hoping I'm saying that correctly. I'm probably not. Sorry, mate. You should get a buzz cut true. Harsh. Doesn't rate the mullet.
Someone watched The Hangover in the Middle East.
I probably will actually in the summer.
You reckon? Yeah, he does say you should cut your mullet.
Harsh. I like the mullet.
No, you need it flowing in the Freo Doctor once it starts coming in every day, mate.
Despite being a white guy in his 20s, I've never seen The Office. Wow.
To be fair, I only watched The Office like 3 months ago. But when I started doing it, I binged the whole thing within like a couple of weeks. Like it's so good.
I'm one of the few people I know who watched it as it came out from like season 1.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wow,
so
you're so cool.
2005. Yeah, no. I feel like a lot of people in Australia at least weren't onto it that quick.
No, because
Yeah.
it was televised.
Yeah, I saw it on a flight, and then I got mum to download all the seasons. Well, maybe I was in season 1, so it was 1 and 2 I watched. But the Jim and Pam, that's the greatest love story ever.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, and then they really became the worst characters after that.
Yeah.
After season 5.
Oh, I'm only up to like season 2.
Are you?
Yeah, like I've watched them like episodes when they're on telly, but like never like actually gone through them all.
It's more like
I won't spoil it for you, but Jim does.
Not Jim.
It's
What
more
did
like once they
you
get
think
married.
of the later seasons?
I still liked it, to be honest.
So did I.
Yeah, I still liked it. I thought Dwight was fucking good. Yeah, in particular Dwight, but yeah. Season 9 probably lost me a little bit, but season 8 after that was the first one without Steve.
I actually liked it best. I just didn't like the managers they were cycling through.
Yeah. I mean, it's so hard to play Steve Carell and they just blatantly...
I liked it best when Andy was doing it.
They blatantly didn't, yeah. But then they also made Andy a twat at the end. Like, the Aaron...
But he could do it. That's the thing.
Yeah,
it kind of worked. I liked it, to be honest.
Well, I liked him and Aaron, and then he just became a dickhead, and it just ended. And then Pete came along. Stupid handsome Pete. We're into the second half now, so we'll start talking a bit more about footy.
Will and Drew and Lib are still pretty... Oh no, he's gone to Bond.
Well, I'm drilling these nuts.
Willem Drew's going to bite, yeah.
Oh, a bit of canvas.
On up back to Libba.
Willem Drew's nuts on that man.
Guess you could say Port Adelaide didn't pay the electricity bill.
Ha! Top quality.
Good one, Goyle. Harry Potter, a great film.
Is Harry Potter the greatest fantasy film of all time?
Don't know about film, but...
Well, nah, probably not film.
Film series.
In terms of verse, like the world, it's up there. But Star Wars films were probably better.
Have you watched The Mandalorian?
Yes, slash.
Fucking good, eh?
Yeah.
How good was the second season?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So good. It actually, like, season 1 was good. Season 2 was a massive step up.
Yeah, like
You
it
just
took...
drop your guts.
No, it's just the chair clicking. Couch clicking.
That walk in the box needs to come out somewhere.
I never really got around Lord of the Rings personally. So
Oh, really?
I couldn't comment. Yeah, it just didn't catch me.
No, I like it.
I know this is your place, but get the fuck out.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Marvel fan.
Yeah.
I fucking love Marvel.
I really hate it. I don't know why I said yeah right now. But
I like most of it, but I'm not.
I froth it. Like, watch all the TV shows. And
I
that kind
can't
of
do it,
shit.
I've done Loki. That's the show I've liked out of all the Marvel shows so far. I haven't done the rest.
When I watch Marvel, I feel like how other people feel watching Harry Potter. So what the
What?
fuck?
Delighted and enthralled.
Oh, he's pissed.
He did kick that out of the full, to be fair. So the
God,
power.
it just came off my foot and went straight out of bounds.
Yeah.
It's not my
Oh,
fault.
you saw that, you jerk? Oh, Fantasia's found Dixon. This is exactly the start
That
of
was
what
a good
Adelaide
grab
did.
by Dixon, man.
Yeah. No, good start. So he clearly... Did he touch it? Maybe he did touch that, I don't know. Great kick by Fantasia, and Dixon can not make a mistake here. We're up to 93 likes, guys, as Dixon kicks a goal. Thank you. For 6 points, you should get 6 likes, get us to 99.
Only 8 goals left to go for Port Adelaide.
And even then, they would be 4 points down.
That sounded a bit facetious to me.
Yeah. We did 235 today.
Fuck, we did.
Wow. We
That's a whole lot of customer complaints between the two of us.
we did 249 last Saturday. So that was a cool day.
Problem with us is, right? Nah, okay, we'll talk about
Yeah, it's alright. Yeah.
But
Same to wages.
with the middle of the day, between like 11 and 2, we literally do like nearly 30k hours.
Yeah, we do that as well.
But then the rest of the time, it's like dead in the ass. Like,
this
we'll do the
hard,
same as Melbourne for like 3 hours.
Yeah, that's weird.
Between 8 and 9, we did 3k.
Is that right?
Yeah. Sales, if anyone's wondering.
People come up with a couple of books here. So you got
Books.
Percy Jackson. What are the Percy Jackson ones again?
I haven't
What
had
movies
much
are
of
they?
it.
Isn't that the Lightning Thief or something? Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief.
They're books.
I think they're based off Greek mythology. Like, you're supposed to be the son of Zeus or something.
Oh really?
I'm honestly.
I was gonna say because if this is a joke, it's deep. Zeus nuts.
Like when he comes down putting a lightning bolt in your ass.
Huntsman's never watched Lord of the. Wait, is it Lord of the Rings? No, he's never watched Marvel.
He's never watched that Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, he's never watched Marvel or Star Wars. Do yourself a favour, watch some Star Wars, mate.
Star Wars is good.
One, two,
Mind
three,
you, I tried to
four,
watch
six.
them again the other day, some of the older ones.
Mm.
I did 1, 2, 3.
If you've never seen them before and you're not invested in it, it's really fucking hard.
Yeah, I get that.
Because the graphics are like, I was watching episode 6 and I'm like, fuck, they're just like puppets.
Oh yeah, 4, 5,
Yeah.
6, yeah.
So I made 10.
Drinking, young one.
I made 10
That was
euros,
terrible.
right?
Okay, she would have hated it. Try getting girl to watch A New Hope for the first time with the 70s pace. Like it's
No, so I started at episode 1.
yeah, okay, still
For half the movie, she had no fucking idea what was going on. Because they
Yeah.
presume you know a bit
I
already.
was gonna say you need to watch episode 4. I reckon.
But she genuinely liked it. She liked the story build up to 3.
That's cool. Alright.
Episode 4 was actually her favourite.
Is that right?
The story is her favourite out of all of them.
Okay.
Um,
I guess she has.
but I said to her,
different
I was like, there's a reason I started you at number 1, because if I just put you onto this, you until this little green puppet was Yoda talking to you, you'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
is
it's
that?
hard to watch.
But she was invested in Yoda from the previous ones.
Yeah. Marshall's just kicked goal. The Port have kicked the first 2 goals quickly. It's nowhere near enough yet, but it's a good start. If the Dogs had kicked the first 2, we'd be in humiliation territory.
We might start talking about movies if they kick a few more.
Yeah, exactly.
It's turning into everything but. It's just like a talk shit session.
Yeah.
Have you finished playing the Star Wars game? I finished playing it.
Oh, is it good?
Man, fucking
You know
I
what?
figured out what's wrong. Do you know how you got stuck on the planet with all the
Yeah,
dark
that's
balls?
how I stopped playing.
That's the wrong planet you're supposed to start on. It lets you pick 2, but it's the fucking wrong
Yeah,
one. You
right.
gotta go to the other one.
Is it Korriban or something like that? No, not Korriban.
The story is fucking good, and it
I know.
actually links into actual Star Wars.
I know it does. I
Like
know,
at
I
the
know
end,
he's
there's a
Vader.
big character from. Oh yeah.
Vader. I know he's in it. Yeah. Spoiler
And
alert.
as soon as he pops up, you're like, because these guys are hard, like the bosses you fight,
Yeah.
like little fucking Jedi killers or whatever they are,
Yeah,
with their
yeah.
own lightsabers.
Inquisitors.
Huh?
Are they Inquisitors? Is that
Yes.
what they're called?
And some of these Inquisitors, like the Second Sisters and shit like that,
Yeah. Yeah.
they're hard. And then all of a sudden Vader pops on the screen and you literally can't play the game. Like it turns into a cutscene because he's that powerful. Like it makes you realise like how powerful Vader is.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So it deliberately fucks you.
Yeah, it's good. It's
I wonder if
fucking-
anyone's beaten Vader.
Yeah,
Port Adelaide have got another inside 50 here. They're
Luke
just
did.
making a nice. They're making a real game of this.
Sorry, Star Wars talk.
Which is really good to see. Houston, we've got a problem. No, that wasn't. It was in Wines. Bonner.
Why does Ollie Wines always look like he's had wisdom teeth?
Oh, Marshall! All right, great start for the power. More of this, please. We just dropped to 39 viewers from like 100.
Okay,
get
Back to comedy.
Yeah.
Back to comedy movies.
I'll play it after the footy season, like after the trade period. That's what I'll do.
I played after the off season and the on season and the off season.
Yeah,
and the on
mate.
season.
Footy's my life. YouTube is my life.
content. Straight in front here from about 40 out. It's gonna be. If he misses this, it'll be very disappointing.
Oh my god.
Oh, he missed.
No, he's kicked it. He's kicked it.
Oh, he kicked it.
Good.
Swayed very hard at the
That would have been so deflating. Clone Wars show.
So I haven't watched.
I watched a bit of it. It's decent. Decent. There's a lot of filler. Like, there's a lot. There's
fills in
cool.
the gaps for
Like,
that
if you're
shit.
into the Star Wars like expanded universe, there's cool episodes, and then there's a lot of like, oh, we just did a mission and we won.
What's
so-
this, Clone Wars?
Yeah.
To kids too. So.
Yeah, I haven't been able to do the whole thing, but like I sort of know some of the plots and shit.
You know,
What's
it's
the
like
new one
Gotham. Did you ever watch Gotham?
A little bit, and I got a bit bored with it.
So the
First couple episodes, because it was the guy off OC, but yeah.
the broad story was cool. The concept was cool, but then it just became every episode was like CSI. It's like
Yeah,
a new case.
that was
we
my
crack that,
vibe
and
with
then
it.
it's done.
Yeah.
And it's lame. But
Yeah,
the overall
definitely.
story was cool. They're actually doing a score review on this Marshall kick.
Oh wow.
That looks like it's touched to me.
Yeah, his fingers flicking hard.
Yeah, that is touch. It did not look good off the boot, did it? It would explain if it's touch.
Yeah.
Have you watched, what's the new one? The Star Wars, the Bad Batch.
Is that out?
Yeah.
Is it on Disney?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I haven't watched it, but I know
It's
out.
about like a couple of the clones start
Yeah.
developing their own feelings and shit
Yeah, right.
around Order 66.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, sick.
Nerd.
He says, fuck, I'm pissed.
Well, Heath, so are we.
Andy Sandberg review. I love Andy Sandberg.
So do I.
Andy Sandberg is like my older brother.
When you get to know Jesse, his humour is just purely Andy
I
Samberg.
have a lot of Jake Peralta about me. Someone told me this and I was like flattered. I think Road Wright started Gotham and then got out of it. Yeah, got off it. I was exactly the same.
The same thing for Marvel fans. They got this TV show Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Asians of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Agents.
Oh, isn't that Shang-Li, Asians of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Yeah.
Agents, but it's the same thing. Like overall, it covers a lot of gaps and like retcons a lot of shit. But episode to episode, it's just like we found another superhero. Let's do something with them. Yeah, you know.
Are we just not going to talk about Peaky Blinders? Have you seen it?
I love
It's
Peaky
so
Blinders.
good, eh? It's probably one of my favourite shows. Line of Duty? Have you
Have
seen that? I'd watch that. Seriously.
Okay.
No. Fucking sick. Yeah. No, it's a UK
Literally, my favourite season of Peaky Blinders was the fucking Italian mafia one.
Yeah, that was a really good season.
Fuck.
Yeah.
When he came in and he's trying to like fuck their family up and
Would you believe Adrian Brody is not Italian? It's so hard to believe, eh?
Yeah. He's fucking good though.
Oh, he's outstanding, yeah.
And the way he played that role as well
Yeah.
was just like.
Killian Murphy is one of my favourite actors just for that
Yeah.
movie. So Port Adelaide have a free kick in the middle of the ground. That with that overturn being behind, that hurts. But if they get one quickly here, it's not as bad. Analysis.
Sharp.
Quick bit of footy and back to TV shows.
Yeah, Robbie Gray sends the ball inside 50. This
Robbie
is
Gray,
getting
that's a segue to Grey's Anatomy, if ever.
Well, it ain't black and white anatomy, is it, Bushel?
Yeah, there's definitely more.
I've not seen Grey's Anatomy and I never.
I have
watched
no
it.
interest in watching that.
Some people froth at all those medical
My mum
shows.
does.
I watched One Tree Hill when I was younger. That's the closest thing you'll ever get.
Far out.
That was good.
Frosty's trying to get me to watch that.
It's decent.
What's the
He's
song?
like, it's OC
What's
with
the song?
basketball. I'm just like,
I don't want to be
That's a good song though.
Yeah, it's a good song.
I've
Nah,
wa-
it's actually.
I won't
season
lie,
one
I've watched
was-
quite a lot of Gossip Girl.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got a fiance, so it makes sense.
She watched it one time and I was like, it's kind of addictive.
I watched this hell girly show. Shit, what's it called? It's a scripted show, but it's about
the True Footy show.
yeah, it's all scripted, believe it or not. It's like the producers of The Bachelor or The Bachelorette. So they have a reality show, but it's
Love
scripted.
Island.
Yeah, you nailed it.
I've actually watched Love Island.
Yeah, fuck, it's called in. Yeah, I can't remember. It's like one
Sex
word.
on the Beach. Oh, what's that?
That's a drink.
X on the Beach is what I meant to say.
Yeah. No, but this is a like scripted show about people who make a show like that and how fucking twisted it is, and manipulative and evil they are. Like they,
Right.
like one of the contestants commits
Keeping Up
suicide.
with the Kardashians.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
I've watched quite a bit of Keeping Up with the
Rumor Has It, starring Jennifer Aniston and Mark Ruffalo.
Suddenly 30. 30, flirty and
Freaky
thriving.
Friday.
Lindsay Lohan, Jamie Lee Curtis.
So I'm doing this thing at work where I'll literally go to the service desk and Google some random shit, but not like dumb shit like midget porn. Not the obvious stuff. Like I googled 17 again sequel rumors 2021, and people just walk past and go.
I actually rated 17 again.
It's a good film, yeah.
It's not bad,
because Matthew Perry's in it.
Yeah, and Zac Efron.
Even Efron I like.
He was good in that film. It's generally a decent film.
There's something else I've liked Efron in as well.
High School Musical you're thinking of, but
No,
No,
actual.
High School Musical 2.
yeah, that's right. Or Step
The
Up
singing
4.
again.
Motlop, he needs to kick it. He's kicked a. Ooh, he's touched. Fuck.
What's a good Zac Efron movie?
They've less 10
Yeah, I'm
points
trying
on
to
the
remember what
table.
the other one is.
Baywatch?
Oh no, that one with Robert De Niro.
Bad Neighbours, is that actually good?
Oh,
I didn't mind it.
not Bad Neighbours.
Bad Granddad.
Granddad,
Sorry.
yeah.
Bad
Neighbours is a good movie.
Bad Neighbours, that's Seth Rogen and Rose Byrne.
Bad Neighbours was the one as well.
Bad Neighbours is actually a good movie. I rate that.
Yeah.
But no, what's the grandpa one?
The Pacifier.
Dirty Grandpa.
Dirty Grandpa, yeah.
Dirty Grandpa.
Pacifier.
With Vin Diesel.
Fucking hell, I'm not even saying it.
He was a secret special agent.
Yeah.
Mike and Dave need wedding.
Now his secret
Hello.
special mission is looking after 7 kids.
Hello, I'm an agent.
Ugh. Get the bottle, kids, and he always flips a bottle.
Unreal.
off the gun.
Sorry, someone just Velasios. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Said the show I'm thinking of is Unreal. It's called Unreal. They make a bachelorette show. It's so good. Thank you. That was bugging me.
That's unreal.
The Lighthouse was so good. Haven't seen it. Too
That's
hot to handle.
Robert
What the hell is too hot to handle?
I think that's a TV. That's the real. I think Tandy's watched it as a reality TV
Is
show.
that right? Oh yeah.
Tandy froths reality TV shows. She's watched all of them.
This is descended, this chat, but The Good Doctor is underrated. No, I've never seen it.
Never seen it. Too much like Grey's Anatomy for me.
Yeah.
I
have no idea.
I wonder how big Grey's Anatomy is.
The R is silent.
Robbie Grey's Anatomy.
Alright, ball's wrapped up in the middle of the ground. Giggity. 44 points the margin. You still can't completely write this off, but they haven't really made up enough ground as you'd hope. Nor are they looking as
Two
dominant
English
enough.
Falcons in the Butters' head.
They need the Dogs to stop playing, and that is possible given they've had less rest and travel and all this shit, not being able to train. But
And their last few weeks of the season.
I'm just trying to make a case for this happening, but
Yeah. Realistically, we'll be back on buddy comedies in no time.
yeah. Comedy's nuts. You never turn your back on family. Ted Lasso, I've only seen clips of that. Is that a series or a movie?
I don't know.
It's Jason Sudeikis, who I actually rate.
Yeah, I don't
We're
know.
the Millers.
Yeah, it's
Fuck,
fine.
I actually watched that yesterday.
Really?
Such a good movie.
So good, eh? Yeah. Wait, you know the kid?
You guys are getting paid.
You know the kid? He gets his ball bitten.
Yeah.
I went to school with his girlfriend in Abu Dhabi. Isn't that weird?
That is weird.
That is weird.
That's literally my sister's favourite actor. I don't know why she's
He's English. It's
Yeah.
like William something.
She used to watch like some comedy. He used to be on some sketch comedy show.
Right.
It was like a good group of British kids, but the sketch comedy show was rated R, so it'd be funny because you'd watch a 12-year-old. They'd be in adult situations. And
Oh,
they're,
okay.
Like 15 or whatever, so like they pretend they're at work.
That's
or
a
something.
strange dynamic.
It is, but it fucking works. It's
It's
funny.
It slaps.
Yeah.
But where the
You
Millers
missed
is
4
such.
Port Adelaide.
I
though.
fucking rate Jason Sudeikis.
Oh, so
hard.
good. Yeah. We're just talking about Ted Lasso. Have you seen that?
No, I want to. Though.
Yeah, I wanted to.
Have you watched the show Last Man on Earth?
No.
Bro, I'm pretty sure it's on SBS On Demand.
Nice.
That's where I watched it. My sister told me to watch it. It's so good. Like a giant pandemic hits, right?
I'll be Jason Sudeikis these nuts. But continue.
A giant pandemic hits.
Okay.
And
Familiar.
everyone in the world dies except this one guy.
Okay.
Will Forte.
I Am Legend.
No, but it's a comment. No, but there's literally no one.
Okay. Who is that again?
I'll get a photo. I'll try.
Yeah.
But there's literally no one. There's not even zombies or anything. So like the whole thing, you just fucking. Eventually, like this guy.
That's who I was thinking of, Will Forte. He's from Flight of the Conchords. Do you ever watch Flight of the Conchords?
I have seen it.
Yeah.
But watch
right.
Last Man on Earth. Like, you'll actually love it. It's your kind of humour.
Okay.
The only problem is there's 3 seasons and they're fantastic, but it gets cancelled, so it never actually finishes.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
I hate when good shows get cancelled.
Yeah.
Money Heist, underrated. Is that the Ben Stiller one? No, that's Tower Heist. That's Tower Heist.
Yeah, I can remember. Do you know there's a joke in that film that's fucking funny?
Tower
The
Heist.
guy, the guard tells it. He's like, "What's invisible and smells like worms?" And everyone's like, "What?" He's like, "Worm farts."
Oh, that sucks.
How funny though.
Worm fight.
I think Money Heist is Netflix TV show.
Okay.
It's like French or something.
Oh, really? Money Heist. Nailed it. Seth MacFarlane is such a good voice and actor. I agree. Seth
You know
MacFarlane.
what? I don't fucking rate Seth MacFarlane.
I
shows.
think Seth MacFarlane is one of my favourite people in the world.
You know what? I love Ted, and I love A Million Ways to Die in the West, and all the movies he does.
Oh, okay.
I've just never been that into Family Guy or American Dad or Cleveland
wow.
Show or any of those.
See, I like all those. Not the Cleveland Show, that sucks. But any, all of those other shows.
Oh man!
Oh, Norton trying to
Hey, Cleveland, we're going to the Cayman Islands tomorrow. Cayman my ass. I'm going to New York. Trelaw from the boundary. Not from the boundary.
Oh,
at all.
poor bounce
He's been.
From the
Dog.
boundary, it was like right in the middle of the 50s.
I was channeling my BT. Shade from the boundary.
Are you gonna start putting on a voice like the Bev Show?
No, he'll be watching this.
He fucking puts on that like an actual tries to put on like a fucking commentator's voice.
Yeah, he is a parody though, or it's satire rather. He's actually a very down to earth, nice fella. I've never met him, but
So
I've seen him.
I've seen it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna leave that out, but it sounds like he gets targeted a bit. But anyway,
I didn't know it was Saturday.
somebody definitely.
I actually didn't know it was Saturday. I've never watched it. No, that was the catcher.
Okay.
It keeps slipping the more I learn of it.
Yeah. He's not a nuffy. Like he's just a.
I actually thought he was serious and like he
Yeah.
wanted to become an AFL commentator or some shit.
Yeah, no, he's not all guy.
So football, hey?
Mm.
in
45
Friday stuff.
Have you watched that Making a Mark?
Yeah.
Is it
Oh
good?
yeah, the Amazon
Yeah, I
doco,
liked it. Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I really want to watch it.
Yeah, no, it's really good.
So-
Good. It was a great season to do it.
I have to get
Yeah.
a fucking Amazon subscription.
Yeah.
Binge
Have you
watch
watched
Grand
The
Tour.
Boys?
The boys.
Have you watched The Boys?
Which one's that? The
The superhero one?
nah. Oh wait, is it a movie or a show?
TV show. It's on Amazon.
I might have seen an episode of
It's
it.
fucking good. It's like
Comedic, isn't it?
super. Yeah, it's R rated and like superheroes are real. Veep. Nice. Offload
The V is an R. Strawberry.
It's like superheroes are real, but it's like what they're actually like, and it's R rated, and they're the celebrities of the world kind of thing. So they're the most famous people in the world, but they can fucking kill anyone, and they do, and it's real dark comedy.
Weird, yeah.
Yeah, it's a real dark comedy, but it's actually really good.
Yeah, the concept intrigued me when I saw previews. And
Yeah,
stuff.
watch it. So did I, and I watched it, and I literally binged like 2 seasons like that.
I'm
Like,
still
it's
not
fucking good.
fully past the fact you don't like Family Guy. I'm really disappointed. in
I like it. It's just I'd never put it on.
you.
Ever.
American Dad is fucking really good, actually.
I prefer American Dad over Family Guy.
I think American
I think
Dad
so do
has.
I too.
I think it has longevity.
I think Family Guy's a bit cliche. Like it's kind of the same formula. Of
That's
week in,
Like
week out.
South Park's piss take to Family Guy perfectly sums up Family Guy.
You know what? And ever since I watched that episode, I can't watch Family Guy.
Is that right?
Because as soon as it's in my head, I just like,
Yeah.
remember when we're in Afghanistan and we tried
Yeah.
to kill those people with
But
hamburgers?
I
And they're
still
like,
like it, eh? I'm happy with lowbrow comedy as long as it's funny.
but it's the
Yeah.
same shit like over and over.
100%, 100%. And that's what American Dad's better at for, the stories. Are better.
Yeah. Like it's more macro thing where it's like taking the piss out of like some pig-headed like Republican type dude.
Yeah.
But the funny
Yeah.
moments in
Yeah.
Family Guy are top tier. I reckon.
Yeah.
The funniest parts are the best. Came in my ass. That's just stayed with me. So this game's had a bit of sting taken out of it.
Yeah, no one's really going anywhere, are they?
And just like the band The Police, it slowed down after the sting was taken out of it.
The Sting. You said the Sting?
Sting.
Oh, I thought you said the steam was taken out of it, like the band The Police. I was like, is that a song?
I was expecting somehow you were going to try and reference Roxanne. Isn't that the Police?
What's your favourite Police song?
I hate The Police's music, to be honest. You know what's the worst song?
Hmm.
Message in a bottle.
Oh, I fucking hate that song. That song.
It's because it gets played at Bunnings
All the time.
hourly. It's far.
I only like that song because it's like the Puff Daddy one.
Oh yeah. That's. I like the original too, and the Puff Daddy one's dope as well.
What is that song?
Every breath you take.
Yeah, that's a good
I'll
song.
be missing you. The Boys is a show. Invincible. Haven't
Yeah,
seen
The
either.
Boys. That's the one I was telling you about.
Oh,
It's
okay.
fucking good.
Okay. Yeah.
You need to watch it. It's actually like good. Even if you don't like superheroes, you like this. Every breath you take. I like low bro comedy, except when it comes to fart and poop jokes. That's all low brow comedy is, though.
Yeah. Sometimes fart jokes are funny. Sometimes. Very
Actually,
rarely.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Seth Rev says Futurama early seasons also very underrated.
Oh yeah.
I agree.
I never really watched that.
Nah, watch it on Disney. It's fucking. They're actually good. We've dropped down to 53 in the chat right now. From 100.
44. I've got.
Oh no, I've got 38 now. Oh, it's dipping bad.
That's alright. It's just not. It's not a great game.
No.
I really want the power to get the next couple of. Surge the ball inside 50 here.
Heath Sheen says I haven't watched The Boys, but I'm watching The Lads right now.
Lads.
Lads.
Shout out Heath. He, along with quite a few others, have been with us this entire finals. All season, really.
I did that at work
Absolutely.
the other day.
Lads.
Yeah. like my two closers came in. They're both like young guys in their 20s or whatever. And they came in and I was in the middle of the office and the office was fucking crowded and I just went lads.
Did anyone join in?
Lads. No. Literally everyone just looked at me like this. Alright then.
Yeah.
I thought Camilla would run in, but she's not.
How is she going?
She's been off all week, so I don't know.
Oh, has she?
Yeah.
Annual leave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking head spin there. Bit of breakdancing there. Favourite breakdancer of all time?
I'm a windmill man. I could do the windmill when I was a kid. I thought it'd be helpful to learn.
So did I. Is that the one where your leg goes around?
It's like you both your legs around. I thought it was helpful, but it's also actually not that hard to learn. I couldn't do it as a grown man though.
Hell, should we try?
All right,
Just kidding.
I can do a different kind of windmill these days.
So let's talk some football.
McRae.
Ooh,
Ooh,
high
look
toe.
away hand pass was actually very good, but he's probably going to win the
So-
kick.
Dogs or D's next week?
I actually don't know. I like we watched last night and you think no one's beaten the D's, but this dog side looks fucking good, and they've been good all year
They have.
except for the last 3 rounds. But
And the time they lost to the Demons.
I think the D's rightfully start favourites, but
I think Port Adelaide.
yeah.
You reckon they'll come back here, Bush?
They got it in the bag.
How's your multi?
Look up their live premiership odds. $81.
You gotta place a phone call.
Yeah, I'd
Oh, I'd like to place a live bet.
Jack from Port Adelaide for the flag, please.
Is this a prank call? Shacky.
$51 they're paid.
Shaky.
That's not good enough odds.
Yeah, definitely not.
That's not. Why would they still be paying $51?
Wouldn't
They're
even
gonna
pay
kick
50
points in the next
I wouldn't
quarter.
even pay $51 odds for them to win this game. Oh, Hannah, nearly.
Melbourne paying $1.60 for the flag. Bulldogs $2.35.
Ooh.
Those odds will short.
Waitman back in next week or not?
Yeah.
So that's a big in on
Well,
top
well
of this.
that'll be
Who do you omit from the squad then?
like O'Neill was in for this game.
Yeah.
Was it O'Neill or McNeil? I think it's
Keith.
McNeil, sorry.
Bloody hell. Wines is the favourite for the Brownlow.
Yeah.
I'd have thought Bond or Clates.
You know what's weird? He's favourite for the Brownlow, but the Brownlow predictor on the website only has him getting 19 votes and like barely top 10.
Yeah.
But he's a favourite.
He's not as recognisable, I don't think, as the other, as an Oliver or Bond. I reckon Bond's going to win purely because everyone just goes, Bond will win. You know, sometimes you do that.
Yeah. I think Oliver had probably like Bond had like.
I reckon
3
Oliver's had a better season.
Yeah.
But I just reckon when an ump goes back and goes, all right, who's got 3 votes? They go, yeah, Bond.
But Bond probably had more games where he was just not a factor at all.
But then he'd still get a vote. That's where I think Bond's always going to get a vote.
Maybe. But he had like some 15 possession games at the end of the year, and in that same period.
It honestly wouldn't surprise me if Bond had a very average game and they go 1 vote. Bond
Yeah,
Kelly.
fair enough. Yeah. They had I think they had Oliver picking up 8 votes in the last 3 weeks.
Biggest dark horse, you reckon?
Darcy Parish.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I think he peaked too late though.
Nah, you know what? His stats are actually pretty good all across the whole year. I think it was just the media picked up on it later.
I picked up on him early.
Parish is good. Walsh as well. The thing about Parish is that he got, I reckon, arguably 3 votes and a few losses as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
He
It's
won a
hard
few
to-
medals in
it's hard to
losses,
get,
so
Yeah, that's why I got on. So I got on him about round 10 when he was paying 100 to 1. He got
Yeah.
down to like 8 to 1 at one point.
The
Now
only
he's back
reason-
out to 21.
the only reason I say Walsh, even though he won like 9 games or something, is that he was like the only good midfielder.
Yeah.
Pretty much, so. And that's a dark horse, so I don't actually expect him to win it.
Yeah.
Just a dark horse.
I think Bont
Who's the light horse?
and Oliver are definitely the light horses.
McRae's got most disposals in the season.
Who? McRae. Ever.
Second,
He's
Who
3
was
off.
the first? Was it Mitchell?
Tom Mitchell,
Yeah.
2 years ago.
2018?
Yeah.
3 years ago. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
McRae's one of those ones, like, obviously he's good and get a million disposals, but he doesn't normally stand out.
Nah. I mean, he's not their best player, but he's very good. Okay. Oh, touch ball. He's called play on. Bergman needs to slot it, and he's
Bergs!
missed.
Favourite burger?
Any cheeseburger. Any cheese.
Chicken or beef?
Beef.
Chicken or beef?
Babe.
Smashed or unsmashed?
You talking about my personal life? Or avocados? Either way, they're unsmashed.
I meant beef patty.
Me too. Modal Soul says I thought he was top 3 in the predictor. Are you talking about Wines? Sorry, I missed who you're referring to there.
One gums.
I thought he was lower than that, Modal Soul. I thought he only had 19 votes when I checked it the other day. Staney says the Brownlow needs an overhaul.
Trelaw,
It's just a midfield
goal.
battle.
Another goal there for Trelaw. Bulldogs pushing
wow.
further ahead.
56 points. This is embarrassing.
It is.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, I prefer the coaches award. And who won that? Was it Bond? It was Bond. I'm pretty sure.
What, this
No, it was Oliver.
Is that the player?
The tracker, wasn't it?
No, I think it was Oliver.
Isn't there the who
Shit.
got the MVP?
Who won the coaches award?
Isn't there the AFLPA?
Yeah,
When does that one get?
it's already announced. I'm sure. Actually. Come on, man. Why is it not easy to see the total leaderboard? It was Oliver. Bond came second.
What's that for? Coaches award.
Coaches award. And that's how I predicted the Brownlow as well.
So Bont won the MVP.
No, Oliver.
No, the MVP.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah,
You're right. I knew Bond won something. That's what it was.
Yeah.
MVP is good, but it's not as good as the Coaches Award. I think Coaches Award is the true measure of the best player.
Well, do you know who came second in the MVP? Fucking Sam Walsh.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
But well behind.
Yeah.
Bont had 1,100 votes. Sam Walsh had 400.
It's not a great award.
Took
either.
Miller's another sneaky dark horse.
Yeah.
He's had a good year. He came third in the MVP.
Yeah. I agree. And one of their only better midfielders. to be honest.
Petrarca and Jack Steele, another dark
Here we go.
horse.
Hannon for 4.
Oh,
No way. It's
no.
missed to the
Good
left.
fucking big just.
Nearly jarred it.
Minute 12 to go in the third term. McRae takes a good
Nice.
courageous mark. Another late inside 50 for the Dogs. It has been an incredible effort from them.
Did he just call him Oliver Wines?
Maybe.
I mean, that is his name. I guess.
Yeah, I suppose.
I guess
You know, Jack McRae is actually Jackson McRae. He was drafted as Jackson and changed it to, well, they started calling him Jack.
What does he go by?
I don't know.
Must
I
go
guess
by
Jack, yeah, but he was.
But when he filled out his initial form, he would have put Jackson because that's
Yeah.
his full name. Yeah.
Like, I think they were called him Jackson for like at least a year or two. This is big news.
Is there any other big
Do you
name
reckon
changes?
Finley
I can't
McRae
think
will
of
become
any other
Finn
big-
McRae eventually?
Has there been another big name
No, he
changes?
goes by Finley, doesn't he?
Yeah, I've just been a dick.
Oh.
Because they're brothers.
Oh, McRae. Sorry, Hunter with a great kick. Shaki has been everywhere. He hasn't actually nailed that many, but he's probably had 5 marks inside
Not a
50.
presence.
5 marks inside 50, I reckon. At least 4.
FC Shaki 04. Little Bundesliga
Yeah,
joke.
okay. Good content.
Good Bundesliga content.
Oh, there you go. 5 marks inside 50, 1 goal, 2.
Bit off target.
This has been pathetic from the Power. But the Dogs are capable of steamrolling teams.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can.
But what did I say in my prediction?
I
If
don't
Bulldogs are up 20 to 30 by the end of the first, they're going to steamroll us.
Yeah.
And that came true.
He's missed to the left, but it's still a 68-point three-quarter time margin. The Dogs are into the grand final for the second time in 5 years. They are an elite team.
Best midfield of the last 10 years, you reckon?
It's hard to assess, but on paper, it's up there.
Does it count?
Who else is up there?
Well, I think Melbourne's right now stands up pretty well, but probably not as good as the Dogs. They've got Gorn, so if you include the ruck, that changes the dynamic a little bit.
But the depth.
Yeah, the depth is unparalleled, I'd say.
Mm.
Collingwood's on paper in 2019 when they picked up Beams again was really good. Geelong around that same period got Ablett back. But in terms of, I mean, the Dogs have actually made a grand final now. I did Geelong last year, but still.
Eagles?
Nah, midfield's trash, bro.
Back when they won the
Oh, yeah, I think that's probably the best I've ever seen, to be honest. In terms of consistently winning games for their team with the forward line in particular being average. Like Quinton Lynch kicking 65 goals.
Mm.
Judd, Kerr, Cousins, Cox.
Who else are those early premiership sides?
Brisbane in the early 2000s had a really good midfield, like Voss, Acker, Lappin,
Black.
Black, Black, Brownlow medalist.
How even?
Yeah, Luke Power, good shout.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Sean Hart, McRae.
Oh, Craig McRae.
Yeah. Modal Soul says he reckons Jack Steele will snatch it right at the end. He had a great second half of the season. Good shout. He's probably actually a genuine dark horse.
Who's that?
Jack Steele.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, Toot got suspended. What does Norton have to do to be the best contested mark of all time? Hard question to ask.
Ironically, kick more goals.
Contested mark?
Yeah, but the thing is, you get in the narrative for having the full package, so
yeah,
he'll get more credit for the rest of it.
But you got to think about this. How good really is Norton with that midfield fielding in the ball?
Nah, he's fucking good. He's fucking
But if he had a shit midfield, would he be?
I think, yeah, I do think so.
He still pulls
Do you
some
reckon
absolute
he's the best key forward in the game right now?
No.
Top 5?
No.
Especially not with his goal kicking, fuck no.
But he's only like 21, 22.
He's
the
contested
same age-
marking and shit's there, but he's
Same age as Oscar Allen.
Who's better than Norton?
Okay, his best key forwards in the game. Well, you got to give Mackay a lot of credit for winning the Common off 19 games. Hawkins still really good. Jeremy Cameron.
Tom Lynch.
Yeah. Tom Lynch. Well, I mean, Norton was arguably better this year, to be honest. But I mean, Norton only kicked like 40 goals.
Jack Rewald.
Yeah. At the end of his career, though.
Yeah.
So Norton was probably better this year.
Ben King.
To be honest, Josh Kennedy's probably still a better player.
Dixon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who would you, if you were playing a grand final tomorrow, who would you rather out of those players? I'd go Dixon and Kennedy before Norton. But Norton is only 22. Most of these players only
And he was
start
a back in his juniors days.
Yeah, no, he's fantastic. He's probably the best young key forward in the game, under 23. So
King boys.
They may end up better, but at the moment, I'd say not.
If Norton could
Mackay's
kick,
a few years older, like 2 years older, I think.
if Norton could kick,
Yeah, but Max King had those issues too this year. I'm not saying that, like, who would I rather recruit out of the King twins and Norton? That's a tougher decision. But like in terms of output right now, I think Norton's been really good. But it's pretty close, to be fair.
Who's the best small forward then?
Who was the All-Australian small forwards? Was Tipper Peach? He wasn't picked, was he?
Who?
Tipper Woody? Oh, Toby Green. Do we count him as a small forward? Packley. Yeah.
How do you reckon Liam Ryan actually matches up against the best small forwards in the time?
I mean, he was All-Australian last year and deserved it. He's no Toby Green or Papley, but he's really good. Still think Willie Rioli's a better player.
Yeah, I'd say that's a fair call. I think Liam Ryan just has these wow moments.
Yeah, I mean, he was really consistent and impactful in 2020. Cosy Pickett's one of the future, though. So good. He's like Willie Rioli, but like way younger than he was.
And won't do drugs.
Yeah.
Or get caught at least.
Yeah.
There weren't any sniffer dogs when I was at Darwin Airport. He must have got unlucky.
Who would be the best contested mark of all time? Travis Cloak, I agree, is a great shout. Wayne Carey? It was before my time.
Not Jezelenko, is the other?
Yeah, Gary Ablett Senior. Don't know. It's hard to say all of all time. I think key forwards are more stifled these days with like zone defenses and stuff. Back in the day, if you were a good contested mark, you could really dominate.
Yeah, just these pigs, just one out from the square. Man.
So, big plus from tonight, no grey jumper in the grand final. I wonder how the pair's going.
Depends how his grand final went, I suppose.
Sandpaper's come on.
Bit of seasoning. We're in the last quarter now, folks. The Bulldogs are 30 minutes away from their second grand final in 5 years, and what are the grand finals of the Bulldogs made? Before 1958. Since 1958.
16.
Yeah, just 16 is the one I think of.
Would you like some facts?
Yeah, I'm sure someone in the chat has that. I don't know if they even made one in between was it 64? No, that's the Demons' last one. Was it 54, 58, something like that.
Another one.
Another early one. We're out to 64 points.
$54 and 2016. That's it.
Is that it?
I mean,
Flags?
yeah, I think they made some more finals though.
Stephen Brackenridge just says, "Who's your daddy that wrecked me?" That's when I came back and thought it was, "Who's your daddy?" Fife is a good contested mark. Good shout.
Yeah, that's the only.
Second ever AFL Grand Final. Leave it at that. Yeah, good point. They lost to the Hawks in the 70s. Somebody points out. 1961, Bulldogs lost to Hawthorn. There you go. Okay, so they've made a few grand finals. But the second one since I've been a football fan.
There's a lot of controversy online around the using VFL statistics for the AFL. What do you reckon?
Yeah, it's getting a little bit less and less relevant.
Just
No,
all
Carlton-
those statistics from when there was no Dockers and Port and other teams around.
Yeah. I mean, when Carlton claimed 16 flags, and it's like...
Yeah, that's laughable.
And it was 1915, yeah.
Well, they won in 95, but yeah. I wonder if we will get to a point, it may be 50 years from now, where they wipe those records from this. I actually think I can foresee a time where that happens. The rains set in. A couple of Port fans probably already making their way to the train station.
Oh,
Yeah, fucking oath. Regular season, 5 losses, and they finished second overall. After a top finish last year. But again, proving to be the bridesmaids this year. Oh, Vandermeer is the one subbed out. Better late than never.
yeah, look at the seats. The seats are empty.
Port somehow more embarrassing than the Cats last night. I agree with that when you consider it. Someone's wearing an Eagles jump. Eagles being.
What idiot.
I cringe at anyone wearing.
Look at the seats. They're empty. Everyone is
Yeah,
there.
I don't blame them. I was cringing at any Eagles fan and Dockers fan wearing their team's colours at the prelim last night. I was like,
I saw
don't
it.
take this away and rub it in the nose of fans that can't go to the game by wearing your shitty.
I saw when I went to the Geelong GWS game, I saw heaps of Dockers merch.
Yeah. It's
like
cringy.
Dockers fans,
It's cringy. Well, there was a lot of Eagles last night, but I just think don't rub it in the nose of people who can't go see their team by wearing your obnoxious blue and gold tracksuit.
Yeah, it's
Just
terrible.
wear neutral colours if you don't have the merch. That's what I did.
By neutral colours, I mean blue and yellow.
To be fair, a lot of people actually bought Melbourne merch. So they would have had a,
Get on the bandwagon.
bit of revenue. Bailey Williams takes the mark.
The scary thing about these dogs and these teams, I know you're actually scared of dogs, so.
I'm just heavily allergic.
Is it's not like they're nearing the end of their peak. They're ready to go for a few more years too.
Yep. You could really make that argument for Port and the Brisbane Lions as well, to be fair.
Yeah. Thoughts on the Lockie Neal trade saga?
Thank God it didn't happen.
You wouldn't have taken him back?
Not for what we would have had to pay.
Well, I just don't think it would have happened, to be honest.
Trade Sarong for pick 6 and then
Yeah.
pick 6 to Brisbane.
Well, Fremantle fans were thinking like, we'll trade Chero and then use that to get Lockie Neal, and it's like, no way is that realistic.
Nah, it doesn't quite match up. Not a Brownlow medalist. For,
And he's out of contract, and Neal's got 2 years on his deal.
yeah.
Brisbane were never going to trade him.
And Freo value the picks too much this year.
Sounds like a bit of a rumour that was blown out of proportion a little bit. He probably was considering going home, but it wasn't the same as set to request a trade.
Yeah.
Sounds like he tested the waters with Freo a bit. And
Yeah.
they sort of went, probably not for what Brisbane are going to ask.
Is that right? Did Fremantle actually say that?
Not Freo didn't actually say that, but apparently it was pretty clear on
You
both
reckon
sides.
in 2 years when the contract's done,
Maybe.
Neil will go back to Freo?
But I kind of judge Neil for that. You made a commitment to a team. Don't just go back because after 2 years you did 4 years.
And I said as well, like I said this at work the other day, I said if I was a Freo fan, I would be like, no, fuck you. If you didn't want us then,
Yeah.
why do you want us? You want to go chase your premiership flag and now you haven't got it, so
Yeah.
you're going to come home now?
You don't deserve us at our best.
If you can't
Like,
handle
if
me
you
my
ain't-
worth, you don't deserve me at my
If you ain't going to stick around because you wanted to go chase glory and
Yeah.
it didn't happen, now you want to come back? No.
If you can't handle me at my Ross line, you don't deserve me at my Justin line.
Yeah. Bloody oath.
Bloody hell. Mind you, a Fife, Neil, mid, and fucking Brayshaw midfield would be
Oh,
very
yeah.
stinky.
They would have made final though, I thought, to be honest.
We would have won a final sooner, but we wouldn't have won a flag sooner.
Nah, probably not.
I'd rather 3-4 years into a combo
Oh,
of
Porter's
Amir
the shit
Erasmus,
of
those sort of dudes.
Yeah. So Boak uncharacteristically bounced that very poorly, and Port Adelaide.
Did you see
no
Bo's
score.
record before? He's had 303 games, 306 games, or whatever it is. Only 13 finals won.
Is that right? I mean, Port haven't been a bad side.
But
They
it
did go
doesn't seem
through.
like a lot for 306
Nah,
games.
he played in the 07 grand final, and then the arse fell out of them until about 2014.
Yeah. Beveridge already coming down. He's going to have a few beverages tonight, isn't he?
Yeah, maybe.
Fuck, he'll be on a couple
Couple of lukewarm club lemons.
couple of Footscray dries. Fuck, Dogs are just manhandling. He just pushed him to the ground then. You could tell they have no effort left in it.
Yeah.
Mark of the year though. That's good mark. May as well knee someone in the back of the head if you're going to lose.
Have a bit of fun.
What do you reckon Luke Beverage's favourite beverage is?
He's an Appletini man.
He's pretty yoked. He's pretty yoked. He probably just has like low carb beers.
Pure Blondes or something?
Yeah.
He's a fucking pure blonde man.
Yeah. Oh, what the hell? Who was that?
Bailey Smith.
Fucking Bailey Smith.
Gross.
What do you
Stop
reckon,
being so gorgeous.
what do you reckon Bailey Smith's drinking tonight?
Oh, just pure lines, eh?
He's not even...
The sweat of fresh 18
He'll
year
drink
old women.
water because he's fucking...
Yeah. Nah, I'm sure he gets on it. He didn't drink alcohol until he was drafted, eh? Never had it before. And now he's like a bit of a fiend.
No, he's just on the Colombian Whites.
Yeah, probably. Be hard to avoid when everyone loves you.
Yeah. Bro, I'll give you this free fucking Colombian white that cost me $6,000.
Yeah, and here, have my girlfriend.
Yeah. And I'll watch if you don't mind.
Yeah.
He's just a bull. The definition of
That's a
bull.
great goal, to be fair. It's going to look so weird when he eventually cuts his hair, eh? It's like Dyson Heppel. It took like a decade for him to cut his hair.
Yeah. And then his first came back and goes, who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
He's not
Ooh.
the same.
I don't even know what's happening at the moment. I'm sort of looking at the screen, but I'm not watching it.
Port looked threatening and then fizzle, and then the Dogs score a goal. That's basically the
Yeah.
theme of the second half so far.
Dunkley's been a bit under the radar since his return. He hasn't been playing that well.
No. He's committed to the Dogs, though.
Yeah.
You're right, not a major factor.
I'd say that that commitment's a real slam Dunkley for the Bulldogs.
Essendon would be ropeable.
Yeah. His family invented the donut.
I thought that was Jack Crisp's family. Crispy.
No, they invented
Oh,
the
okay.
potato chip.
Don't get me talking about Smith. Where's Jonathan Samboy? He's in the forward pocket.
Do you know who was a good Port Adelaide player?
Hubba bubba.
Red Rockcliffe Deli.
Doris my nuts. Nah.
That wasn't a chip pun, mate.
No.
Snack food related, but
You know what's the best? Bit of brie cheese and some Mark prosciutto.
I'm trying to think of another chip brand.
Beverage favourite drink is Ken Hinkley's Tears. Bailey Smith's DMs will light up. Yeah, I'm sure they're already lit up regardless. Because
Yeah.
there's a TikTok of him at a club.
I was like sneaking into
I agree, Heath. Is it Laddams? Lining up. Boy Pig has pushed it across the face.
Fun fact, Modal Soul Media says, my second cousin is Michael Pettigrew. He got run down and destroyed by Geelong's Ruck Braddons in no 7 grand.
I remember that. Second cousin, eh? Yeah, right.
Are you also related to Peter?
Nice Harry Potter joke.
Rats.
Only one will die tonight. Prisoner of Azkaban.
Good film.
Took me so long to realise that was Gary Oldman.
Yeah, that is so funny.
Yeah. And he's one of my favourite actors too, I never realised.
I remember when I told my mum, like, I was like, oh, Sirius Black's being played by a guy called Gary Oldman. Who's that? And she's like, oh, I think he was a child actor. And she was thinking of Gary Coleman.
Can you imagine it was Sirius Black?
Yeah.
There's a little black guy.
Hey! I'm actually not joking. That is a legit story.
I asked for a galaxy of prawns. 3 is not a galaxy.
Gary Coleman.
Here it comes. Hey, we got these Dementors.
Oh, shit!
Oh, we sound like the fucking Fonz.
Hey!
Hey, you got
Oh,
Dementors.
the Dementors! It's like Michael, Prison Mike from The Office. The Dementors. Dicks on your face, lining up. For
Dicks
goal
on
number
your
6
face.
for power.
Butterflies on your wrist.
Butterflies in your
Look like
stomach.
a butterfly tattoo on his arm.
Fuck, the crowd is literally clear. There's not even a fan section.
Yeah. They have been walloped.
Well,
Not even a butterfly, looks like a fucking moth.
Well, speaking of Peter Pettigrew, Port Adelaide are a bunch of animators tonight. They're a fucking bunch of pigs.
Ah.
Lads.
I hope the pair at least won his grand final so he doesn't...
Yeah,
have
imagine
something-
losing both, eh?
Yeah.
Anthony called the Melbourne versus Dogs grand final in round 6. Yeah, I think I was thinking along the same lines about round 10. Good call. Huntsman's third cousin is Jackson Nelson. Charlie Cameron invented the camera. Charlie Cameron
Ah, that was terrible.
That was bad.
Aaron Norton's family invented noughts and crosses.
Noughts and crosses.
Chris said he was asleep for the first 3 quarters. What happened? Was Port Adelaide joining you in the bed?
They were sleeping.
Yeah, and they've been butt clapped.
Connor Rosie's family invented Valentine's Day to increase their lucrative rose holdings.
Oh boy, we've really taken this too far.
Man, that was terrible.
It was.
Hunter?
Jason
cousins of Steve Irwin.
Johannesson's family invented the capital of South Africa.
Oh. And the burger.
What? There's a Johannesson burger.
That's the capital. Johannesburg.
Oh yeah, Johannesson.
This is descended so
Also,
badly.
also the cousin of Ice.
Who would have thought, like the lettuce? Who would have thought this would have gotten worse after Adam Sandler's top 5 films? More of an Andy Samberg, man.
That's my boy.
Favorite John
What
C.
was your
Riley
daddy?
movie?
John C. Riley, yeah.
Gangs of New York.
The pair's got to be having the time of his life right now. Yeah, poor fella. Probably not watching the game anymore. The prelims probably would be terrible to watch. I agree. I did enjoy the Demons win last night because the atmosphere was amazing, but I'm sure the atmosphere here is like a wet fart on a drizzly Tuesday.
So I regular one for you then.
Yeah, it just looks like Dylan's door.
All wet and drizzly.
Yuck. But Adelaide well and truly put in their place tonight.
Actually.
And the Dogs have done it the hard way, but they've made the grand final. Clickers elite, says Dizzy.
Well, that's Robbie Gray, but this score is really black and white.
Nice.
And it's behind. Do you reckon he looks like Neil Patrick Harris?
Oh, Huntsman says
Do you reckon
Pretoria.
he looks like Neil Patrick Harris?
No.
No, I do.
Huntsman says Pretoria is the capital of South Africa. Correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like South Africa has 3 capitals. I think it does. Let's
But
Google
yeah,
it.
he's technically right about Pretoria. Johannesburg's just the one everyone knows.
Johannesburg's just probably like
It's
a
like their
province.
Sydney.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a state capital or something.
Yeah, Johannesburg.
South Africa has 3 capitals: Cape Town, Pretoria, and Bloemfontein.
So neither of them Johannesburg.
No, but fair shout. If you got me to ask, actually, if you'd asked me, I would have said Cape Town. So I would have been 1/3 right.
No, but we did ask you and you said Johannesburg.
No, that didn't happen. That was Busher.
You said Johannesburger.
Yeah, I tried to play with a joke. I didn't really question the accuracy of that. I was right about it having 3 capitals though.
Just in Johannesburg. That's funny.
In the face. He got Lana Rhodes. I was saying that at the footy last night. Black. I don't know what that is.
What's a pawn?
Yeah. It's a type of seafood.
Is that thing with Chum Lee on it?
Who?
Chum Lee, the fat guy off Porn Stars.
Oh, right.
The formerly fat guy rather, he just lost the weight.
Like the
Good
cracker.
for him.
Pawn crackers.
Shaki has kicked yet another behind. No, it's out of bounds.
Oh, he's had a good game, but he's done like
Yeah.
1-4.
1 goal. Yeah, 1 goal, 3, 1 out of bounds. 5 marked inside 50. Eight minutes to go. I'm going to go tinkle my stinkle.
Oh, fair enough.
Steamy.
You want to drink it up?
Looks steamy.
Oh, yeah. Such an exciting game.
Love Shack.
51 on the chat, actually.
51.
We've managed to retain a few.
That's beautiful.
I think we brought them back in with the terrible puns.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you there, Rogue, right? I liked Uncut Gems, but it does throw me off. I'm like, why isn't Adam Sandler being funny?
Yeah, true. It's one of
Throws
those
you.
ones. He'll say something to you seriously, and you'll be like,
Yeah.
"Alright, what's the joke?"
Yeah.
Yeah,
Especially with the accent that he puts on, it's like, seems like a voice that he'd be put on when he's taking the piss.
yeah.
KG.
Bailey Smith's still carving my pay.
Yeah, just getting those garbage time stats.
Yeah.
Nords!
Norton, another grab.
Just throwing his weight around.
No crosses around here.
He don't muck around.
No noughts and crosses. I'm trying to think of puns too hard. It's not really funny. So who you got next week?
Ooh, probably the Dames.
Yeah.
I could see the doggies doing it though.
I
It'd
just
be
think
typical Melbourne after just for us, like after 18's disappointment after 10 years of building to get to 18.
it does. It feels like the Demons' time, doesn't it?
Yeah. But it does feel like it could be a new and exciting way for them to just completely blow it after their last 10 years of blowing it. And
Yeah,
then
you'd be
18.
very disappointed if you're a Demons fan or
Yeah.
player.
Yeah, bloody oath.
How do you think it factors in? Demons don't have to fly. They're already in Perth.
Yeah, they'd probably be pretty happy because they've done most of their quarantine, so they should be allowed out pretty
Yeah.
much soon.
I reckon that'll play a pretty big factor in it.
Yeah,
Mind you, Dogs have been on the road for the last 3 weeks and fucking killing it.
they're probably better with their backs against the wall.
Yeah.
Not unlike Jesse.
Jesse loves his fronts against the wall.
Oh, that implicates both of us.
Sorry, Jesse's dad, if you're still watching. Does your dad critique your podcasts when they're done?
Like, get me on.
It'd almost be hard to play a game of footy still when you're this far down.
I
Hey?
was thinking that for Geelong last night. I was like, how hard would it be coming out for people at a time?
You'd be like, what's the fucking point of playing?
What's the point, mate?
That's the fucking.
What's the fucking point?
What's the fucking point of that?
I just saw Darcy Byrne-Jones with the ball before, which makes me think, what's everyone's favourite Shia LaBeouf movie?
How does that make you think Shia
Because he looks like Shia LaBeouf.
Who's Shia LaBeouf?
Isn't it
That
LaBeouf?
Transformers guy.
Is he not going about LaBeouf?
Is it
Well,
LaBeouf?
I don't know, fucking, I was trying to fucking, LaBeouf,
I
whatever.
don't know what fucking movies he does.
Transformers.
Apart from Transformers. Shia LaBeouf. Yeah, it is LaBeouf.
I love his freakouts, they're delightful.
Transformers. Tax.
You can do it!
Fucking Fury. Fury's a good movie.
I haven't seen it. What's
The
that
Brad
one?
Pitt one where he's in the tanks.
I haven't seen
And he has the lush salad.
That's a fucking good movie. Holes?
Oh, the one with Lana Rhodes? Or was that the Riley Reid adaptation?
It's actually been a fuck all the way.
Adaptation.
Adaption. This is a spoof.
Oh, in more ways than one, my friend. Someone will reference the Euros now. He's sucking it through.
The Lana Rhodes one?
Riley Reid take. Literally.
Oh, Euros. Like Adriana Chechich.
I don't know who that is.
No, I think that's a porn star. I
Yeah,
don't
oh,
even
I
think
don't
it's
know.
As in like the TV show Porn Stars.
Oh, yeah.
Is your charger where you live, Jess?
Yeah, mate.
Well, I'm just going to give you some Zapatone and
Do it.
Look at the scoreline. Just Bulldogs the whole. Port weren't in front a single point in this game. That reminded me of the Euros, that soccer.
Smith has kicked 4. Fuck.
Yeah, he's killed it. How many fantasy points is he on him? But he's on like 130 or something. Ridiculous.
Training Day with Denzel.
That's a fucking good movie.
I know she's there.
I rate Training
Is it
Day.
NFL?
It's one of my favourite. Nah, he's like an undercover cop and he takes like a guy on
Oh.
his first day out. It's Ethan Hawke.
Is there a hostage situation? Or am I thinking of another Denzel one?
Possibly. Most Denzel movies have a hostage situation.
He doesn't have much range. Do not kill that man. That's my Denzel impression.
I thought that was Liam Neeson.
Very specific set of skills. I like how there was Taken and then Nick Cage starred in Stolen, which is exactly the same fucking movie.
That premise. Do you know what's a fucking good Liam Neeson movie? The Phantom Menace. Nah, I actually thought it was a good one. It's like Flight. or
Million
something?
Ways to Lie in the Death. Down the West. Yeah, that's a good film.
Is it
Yeah.
Flight?
Yeah, it is, I think. Well, I know the exact film you're talking about. But I don't
On
know
the
what it's called.
plane? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fucking good.
Imitation Game, one of my all-time favorites. Django Unchained.
It's not Liam Neeson, but it is a
No,
good
it's
movie.
just completely rattling off films I like now.
Non-stop. That's the.
He is
plane
actually
movie.
from South Africa, by the way. Did you know that?
JJ.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's also a Leaning High School alumni.
That was a Bloemfontein of a kick.
He went to school with Greenie and them.
Yeah, yeah. And Bush went to the same school.
Ah,
Leaning.
nice.
Adam Driver, Rogue Right, to suggest.
I like Adam
Should have
Driver.
won the
I
Oscar.
really rate Adam Driver.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Have you seen
What
Black,
If?
Black Klansman?
Yeah, that's a good movie.
Oh, it's a good
I
film.
haven't seen What If. Have you seen Black Klansman?
Yeah, Black Klansman's good.
It's a fucking good movie as well.
Yeah, that's what I was
Was that the one
Son.
with Lana Rhodes?
Denzel Washington's son.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, John.
John Graham Washington.
Ah, he's
The Damien Washington. Sorry, that's a Toronto Raptors player. It's not.
No,
It's
from,
off the office.
from Tenet. Have you seen Tenet? The new Christopher Nolan one?
No, I haven't seen it.
With Denzel Washington's son
No,
and Robert Pattinson.
no. I've heard of it,
Heard of Twilight?
vaguely.
That's it, Robert Pattinson.
Oh,
That's Jesse's favourite
Edward-
Robert
not
Pattinson
Edward-
movie.
what's his name?
Cullen.
No, the guy from Harry Potter.
Cedric Diggory.
Cedric Diggory.
Cedric Diggory. Edward Cullen. Curland.
I call Marilyn Merlin. Dicks on your face. He sets it under. It's a good mark from Rourke.
Rourke.
Oh, that came from deep. That came from the bowels. Sorry, guys. Kick-Ass is underrated. So I never
Yeah, I
watched
like
Kick-Ass. I watched Kick-Ass 2, I think. And that was a good, fun, light-hearted comedy.
Yeah.
And in the middle of the film,
What's that?
his dad gets tortured and murdered.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. You should
Kick-Ass
watch
2.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that rattled me. I was like, I did not see
Have
that
you seen
coming.
Kick-Ass 1?
Nah.
One's delightful as well.
One's way better than 2.
Yeah.
Right.
Nicolas Cage is fucking good,
Yeah, fuck it over.
Fucking love Nicolas Cage.
Con Air, that's a fucking movie.
Yeah.
What?
Con Air.
Ollie Wines had 35 touches. This would be 36. He's kicked 1 goal.
It's like that, where if you've ever seen all the pictures of like Nick Cage with like the long luscious hair and it's just like flowing in the breeze.
What's your favourite
Yeah, I know
Nicolas
the
Cage movie?
Probably Con Air.
A bit Con Air there.
As Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Was that the Kevin Hart remix?
Face Off.
Oh, I haven't seen Face Off. Apparently it's a good movie.
Yeah.
Not as good as fucking National Treasure.
I thought you were going to say National Security. I'm like, that's not a bad comedy with Martin Lawrence.
I've never heard of that before.
Who's Your Mama House?
I watched. Do you know what's one of the most terrible movies I've ever seen? It's, and
Grown Ups 2. It's probably the worst film I've ever seen.
Big Mama's House 3 with Martin Lawrence.
I don't know if I've seen it.
His son tries to become a rapper.
Oh,
Yeah, and it's like he's on a stage at like his high school or something, and he goes, "I'm a lyrical miracle."
oh,
Yeah, it's terrible.
gross. Butters. Spreads.
Nice.
Nah, are we there yet with Ice Cube? That's just.
The pacifier.
Isn't there one with the?
I think I remember renting that from Blockbuster when I was a kid.
No, no, Vin
Oh,
Diesel is
oh.
the pacifier. There's one as well, like the fucking Tooth Fairy.
Yeah, The Rock, yeah.
Or no, what's the other? The Game Plan.
Yes. There's so many obscure films that just don't get made anymore.
When
Like,
people, when fucking like action heroes or something want to broaden their range, they chuck them in a kids movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just an easy buck, right? But
The Rock Johnson special.
yeah, I got a Rock Johnson beer right now, but I like those kind of films just don't get made anymore. It seems like the shitty sitcom, not sitcoms, the shitty comedy films with a big star. Like you'll get TV shows now instead that the focus has changed,
Yeah.
which is good. It's good, to be honest.
It's just the movies themselves are shit remakes of stuff they've done 30 years ago most of the time.
Bohemian Rhapsody, one of my favourite films.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
No, but nice. The Dogs are into the grand final. For the second time in 5 years, they have looked all over Port Adelaide from the first bounce. Port Adelaide
131 off
71
points,
points.
yeah.
What did you say? 131?
I was nearly going to say 131, but then I had the minus 30, positive 30 wrong in my head from 100.
Yeah.
So you
They were deplorable tonight at the Power. This will be painful for their fans, so shout out to the Power fans watching this. This will hurt. It was a meat
Looks
offering.
like those batteries Elon Musk hooked them up weren't good enough.
But this is the grand final that we deserve. I think the best two teams, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. In terms of the course of the season, wearing masks at the field, that's weird. I don't think we copped any mask games in Perth.
Not this year.
They were pretty good over here.
No, other than the Jim Carrey one, but...
Son of the Mask?
Oh my god, that's a film, isn't it? Holy fuck.
I should have remembered that. I think there's like 3 mask films, and one of them's a dog.
Grand
What's the one where the dog? The one where the dog wears the mask.
What the fuck?
Hold up.
Isn't it a pit bull or something?
No, it's called Jack Russell or some shit.
Then turns into a pit bull. That the Lana one, that the Lana Rose one is Black Klansman.
Son of the Mask. It's like a little baby that has it, and he puts the fucking mask on the dog.
Yeah, far out.
Oh, it's terrible. Doesn't even have Jim Carrey in it.
You know, someone's asking for favourite porn stars. I actually don't really know. I only know Lana Rose because of Logan Paul, to be honest.
Today.
No, his co-host Mike Malak dated Lana Rose for ages.
Mike Malak, now that's a fuckwit.
Mike, really don't like him?
Nah, he's a fucking...
Why?
Who's
Bit
the
of a
biggest
dickhead.
fuckwit on YouTube, you reckon?
He always
Right,
interrupt.
well-
Every time
Huh?
fucking someone's on there, he's fucking interrupting them. Fucking.
Who's the
I
biggest
don't,
fuckwit?
I don't mind.
Who'd you say?
Bryce Hall, the TikToker, but he kind of does YouTube as well. You know what? Deji is a bit of a twat.
Yeah, Deji's a dick. I'll give you that.
You know who I'm really off? Joe Weller.
I haven't seen much of his shit.
I think he's a nice guy, but I think he's such an egotist. I can't really get through his potties anymore. Grand final though. No great jumper in the grand final is a massive win for the sport.
Oh, they're not going to do it.
Well, they didn't qualify.
Oh,
So that'd be one factor. That's one factor.
Really? Bulldogs aren't wearing their grey jump?
Nah.
2 hard jumpers.
Dogs are colourblind, so they'll think every jumper's grey.
Nice. I like that one.
Analysis. The Demons and the Dogs is a sick grand final. I'll be happy with either winner.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them sort of league underdogs, aren't they? Like the Dogs won 5 years ago, but they haven't had enough success for us to think. Oh,
Demons, my whole time growing up, I've never seen them as a successful team.
Yeah.
They've always been a cellar dweller, really.
Yeah, but they've actually had periods of success.
But
to be fair,
But I mean, you know, they'd crack the 8 and they'd get 7 or 8 or whatever, but you'd kind of think, it's the Demons, they'll just lose.
yeah. Oh, I mean the Demons. You're right, 100%. I was thinking the Dogs. But
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
No, the Demons. Yeah, for sure.
It sucks though that it like as cool as you know, grand final at Optus or whatever, but it does suck that the Demons will probably win their first grand final away from Melbourne.
Yeah, I was thinking that for guys like Caden and Tim Diskin. Sorry, I've had a few drinks. Tim Diskin and Backy Char, like they won't even get to. Well, Backy Char's probably going to get to the game, but Caden would probably be at this grand final, for instance. But still, can't focus on the negatives. This is still such an amazing season for the fans of those clubs, and it's a great year to demonstrate the success of equalisation measures. That's one of the cool things about our sport. The best teams don't always win. Your team will eventually get their time.
Yeah.
And that's been a year to showcase this. Geelong are probably the outlier in that top 4. Brisbane were a joke 8 years ago.
Yeah.
And then, even 5 years ago. The Dogs have obviously not been a traditionally successful team. The Demons have had heaps of their own adversity. Port Adelaide had a rebuild and they come back from that. And it's just been it's a great year for the underdog, to be honest. So it's great that we're going to see a premiere that's a bit different from Richmond, West Coast, Hawthorn. Yeah, I want West Coast to win, but
No, but yeah, you do think about it. It's the same. It's always the same kind of teams at the top.
yeah. Well, out of the last 10,
Richmond, Geelong, Eagles, Sydney.
yeah, out of the last 10, you've got Richmond and Hawthorn sharing 6, and then there's West Coast, Geelong,
Sydney.
Bulldogs, and Sydney. and then maybe Melbourne or the Bulldogs again. It's great. I can't wait. So 2 weeks from now, we're going to be doing the grand final. Are you still with the live stream? Yeah. Could just be you and me at this rate. We're just going to try
If I can get tickets. If I can't get one, I'm streaming.
Who's ready to eat some chicken in front of the camera? Remember last time?
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll need to eat something.
A bit busy.
Well, it's going to be a 6-hour stream.
6 hours?
I mean, get here when you want, but I'm going to start it at about 3:30.
You going to do a pre-game analysis?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's grand
What
final
do you
day.
reckon Max
I'm going to
Corn's favourite Adam Sandler movie
I'm
is?
going to have a few... I'm going to have a few drinks and just...
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be good. Congratulations to all the Doggies fans out there. Unreal. Kitty Majestic says, I'm so upset I can't go to the grand final. Yeah, I do feel for you. I've been lucky. I've been to the last 3 Eagles grand finals. I'm very blessed. So many blown centre league checks on multis tonight. Very true. Yeah, even Dogs 1-39. Like that.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Yeah.
Gone for Noel Smith.
It's so funny. I was listening to Triple M on the way over here, and like pretty much everyone was adamant Port Adelaide was going to win
Is
this
that
one.
right?
Yeah.
I had an upset feeling, as you can tell by the farts. I just had a feeling the Dogs would win tonight, and
Yeah.
it went against logic.
Everyone was adamant Port Adelaide would win.
Yeah.
Fucking, they're all going, every expert's tipped Port Adelaide. It's
Yeah.
fucking, you know, they got this in their favour and that in their favour. And yeah, the Dogs like their back against the wall, but it's Port Adelaide this. And
The thing is with finals, and there are plenty of exceptions, I know, but generally, I feel like the best teams lift and win in September. Generally, I feel like Geelong probably didn't demonstrate how good they were this year in the finals. They were a shadow of their former selves. Like Fremantle in 2015, great during the regular season.
Yeah.
Didn't show it in the finals. That was kind of like Geelong this year, to be honest.
Geelong a fair bit when they make finals, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, 2019 and 2020, I think they made a good account of themselves. They made a prelim and a grand final. I think they performed a lot better than they did this final series. But yeah,
Dizzy has said, I don't know if you answered this, but are you attempting to get tickets to grand final, Jesse?
I'm not attempting.
Graz 10, Sea Legends besides Bush, lol.
Oh, harsh.
Oh,
He's the only Fremantle fan here. Graz 10's a Fremantle fan.
That's devastating.
Nah, he'll be joking. I'm sure he will.
I'm sure.
Well, Stanley said, as a Pies supporter, I'm really happy for True All, but I do feel like a jealous ex.
Yeah.
Yeah, contributing to the Bulldogs flag.
Imagine
Like
the narrative if Trelaw wins the flag in his first year away. That'd be incredible.
And Collingwood, sorry, paying him $300,000.
Yeah, it's like the reverse Buddy Franklin, where Buddy Franklin left and they lost to grand final the next year and didn't win one under with Buddy.
Yeah.
Melbourne versus the Bulldogs in the grand final. You love to see it.
Void X2 Gaming. Jesse, what happens now for Paul?
Just start again next year. I don't think there's anything to come from this.
They've got so many good young players in there still that'll get in.
Oh yeah, their youth is so good. Their youth is so good. The risk for Port,
Butters.
yeah, the risk for Port is it's that the middle bracket probably isn't as strong. So you got Wines obviously, but you got Boak, Gray, Dixon are three of their biggest match winners. They're right at the end of their careers.
Boak's 33 now.
Yeah, I mean he's still playing really well, so he might have a couple in him. But
Yeah.
then that transition period between Butters, Rosie, Dersma, Bergman, Dylan Williams, these guys that are drafted in the first round in the last couple of years, when they get to 23, 24 to 26, that's the period of transition they need to get to. I mean, they've nearly pinched 2 grand finals in 2 years.
Yeah.
They've been a very good team. I think they're well coached.
Graz 10 is apologising, Bush.
But
He did not realise you were a Freo fan.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But the contrast with the Dogs and the Demons is that their best players are in their prime.
So here's a funny fact from Patrick Milner. Port have appeared in 7 prelim finals, lost 5 and only won 2.
Yeah, there was a period in that early 2000s, like when Brisbane were winning flags, Port Adelaide were winning minor premierships and failing to make the grand final.
Yeah.
Then 04 they made it. So they made 2 grand finals. 04 and 07.
Yeah. Huntsman reckons this is a 1954 rematch.
Is it? Oh, is that the one the Dogs won?
Yeah. I'm gonna Google fact checked it.
The dog.
154.
Yeah, that was the year the Dogs won. The Demons won in '64. That's cool.
Yeah. Western Bulldogs versus Melbourne. Well, it's Footscray.
Yeah.
Footscray were the minor premiers that year as well.
Yeah. Wow. Good. Congratulations to the Bulldogs. It's been an incredible season. They've had to do it from 5th. People wrote them off, including myself. I mean, I think I would have given them a small chance, but
Yeah, I didn't
They
think they were
have-
going to get this far.
they have been incredible this final series.
I mean, it could have been all over last week. They only won by a point last week.
I know, yeah. Game of inches. That deliberate out of bounds or insufficient attempt against Caleb Daniel, that was like the moment that it all come undone. And I think Brisbane would have probably come over and beat Port. That's what I predicted at the start of the finals. Early thoughts on the grand final, boys?
It's hard. I'm going to go D's by 10.
D's by 10.
I reckon it'll be a really close game.
I'd love it to be a close grand final. That's probably my biggest priority is a good grand final.
Yeah, close games will win as far as I'm concerned.
I'll look at the D's now. I'll tip them because I think they've been the best, and they were scintillating last night. What about Noel Smith? Clayton Oliver. He could go the Dusty and get Norm Smith, Brownlow, and Premiership player.
I reckon it's going to be Max Gawn.
Track.
I can't see Gorn playing another game like that though.
But with a weaker ruck set like Bulldogs have got, I reckon Gawn could go off.
Yeah.
I reckon Oliver might be hampered a little bit between Bont and Liver and McRae and Petraka, and he's trying to fight for all this ball.
I think he's a hard man to tag, Clayton Oliver. He's just so aggressive and relentless, and he accumulates and he's attacking with it. I mean, maybe, yeah. I'm just making the case.
So that game there, top 3 disposals were Ollie Wines with 38, McRae with 36, and Bont with 32.
COVID violation. Did Bond have 32 today?
Yeah.
Nice.
Goals, we had Bailey Smith got 4 goals, Hannon 3 goals 2, and Norton 2 goals 2.
Who was actually best on today? McRae, sorry, had 36. Bonner had 32. He was good.
Fucking Trelaw was
I
pretty
wonder
good.
if my multi hit.
Ollie Wines had a goal in 38.
Well, Bailey Smith had 23 disposals and 4 goals.
Yeah.
But Trelaw, 23 disposals as well, and a goal, and 9 tackles laid. As far as fantasy went, you had Ollie Wines on 130, Bonner on 129, McRae 123, Eamon 102, and Dunkley 101. Were all the ones over 100.
Which side that missed the finals this year could make a prelim or do a Melbourne after not making finals? Well,
How many disposals did Libba have?
Libba had 19.
Oh, 2 legs fucked me then.
So look at this though. As far as hit-outs go, this is why I think Melbourne will smash them next week. They did fuck all today. Lyset had 25 and Laddams had 18, and English and Martin only had 13 and 12.
yeah, but their midfield still dominated, right? So
But if you got a midfield that's just as good, but you got Gawn as well.
yeah. Well, they're 1-1 against each other this year, the Dogs and the D's. But the Demons at their best look far too good. But the Dogs tonight, that was top notch.
So was.
That was 2 teams in this prelims hitting absolute top gear. 71 points. If you said 71 points either way, it's hard to believe it was the Dogs. Man, heavy hearts in Adelaide tonight. Which team outside the 8 do you reckon is the biggest shout to come back in and do something special next year?
Outside the 8.
Outside.
Richmond.
Yeah, I was going to say Richmond and West Coast. I still feel like I'm optimistic about West Coast, but I'm going to be more confident in Richmond doing it than West Coast.
Yeah, I don't see, unfortunately, much from Freo or St Kilda.
Fremantle probably just don't have...
I think they're both going to float around that point again next year. They'll be in the 8, they'll be out the 8, they'll be in the 8, they'll be out the 8.
Yeah. I don't think Fremantle probably just don't quite have the star power to really shake it up late, but I think we'll get that same linear progression. I think Brayshaw gets All-Australian next year, but it'll be a year where they probably, if they make finals, it'll be 7th or 8th.
Cool.
Alright, we'll look at other real dark horses though. I think the Hawthorn can make the 8. I don't think they'll go deep.
Yeah, I think Hawthorn is probably the biggest shout. North Melbourne did a lot better towards the end of this year than they had done previously.
Too raw though. Too raw. Too many kids to go. We're talking deep in September.
Carlton, I think they got too many issues to sort out.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah, their board's absolute fucking shambles.
The thing is, when it's the year before a team really comes good, you see flashes. I don't think we even saw flashes from Carlton, to be honest.
Adelaide, Gold Coast, and Collingwood, the only other three.
Too young. All of them too young. Collingwood have embraced the rebuild. They're going to get Dacos in. I think they'll improve. I think they'll be hard to beat at times. But they do have enough star power, actually, now I think about it, to go deep. Not a bad shout, actually, Collingwood. Not a bad shout.
I don't think they'll go deep, but they'll go further than they did this year.
They still have just, like, a lot of quality elite players in their prime, like your Grundy, Taylor Adams. I can see Pendlebury just regaining form.
Yeah.
Darcy Moore, Jeremy Howe. It wouldn't shock me to see Collingwood in the 8 next year. It just depends how they
play Crisp.
Yeah, Crisp is fucking outstanding, but it depends how many kids they force into the team. Because they played so many kids this year. They have that
whether
same
they actually
strategy.
go, we're trying to win, or we're trying to develop our people. For
Exactly.
that.
Yeah, exactly. They could go either way. I think they have enough talent where they could say, all right, we're going to try and win every game.
Yeah, fair call. Fair call.
Still got 40 in the chat, guys. Thank you.
So Rogue Wright brought up a good one. The only team Melbourne didn't beat this year is Collingwood.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. They only played it once in their slump. If you could chuck a like on the stream before we go, guys, that would be fantastic. We're up to 117. It would just help the algorithm, so I'd much appreciate it if you could take the 2 seconds to click like.
Peter says Bailey Smith, all dark horse for Noel Smith.
Definitely. When you kick 7 goals in 2 finals. We've got 16 subscribers tonight, guys, so thank you very much. Appreciate the support, all the new guys jumping on.
I just liked the stream.
Hey.
Because I did like what we did here tonight.
Yeah, we did some good work.
Some good banter.
Huntsman, the Hawks fan, reckons the Hawks finished 7th or 8th, 7th or 6th.
Yeah, Hawks will do really good.
Love the gusto.
The Richmond loss I could take, but this was just pathetic. What's the context, the Richmond loss? Oh, last prelim.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I can see why this year was far more bitterly disappointing, and again, they were favourites for it, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Bailey Smith getting some clicks, being interviewed. Brownlow live stream? Yeah, I think we'll do a Brownlow live stream. Would you be up?
Yeah, I'm game. I love the Brownlow.
Thanks, Steve. You're a legend. Aussie lad reckons Gorney. I could see it happening, but I just can't see him playing 2 games like that in a row.
If you can do it against any team, though, like Callum said, it's the Dogs.
Yeah.
Depth's not great.
That's right. Thank
Tim
you,
English
Greg.
is playing predominantly forward pocket these days for him.
Who, sorry?
Tim English.
Yeah, true. Thank you, Greg Zilla. That's very kind. Thanks for taking part, mate. Appreciate your support. Yeah, good call, Rogue Wright. The best years you have are when you have no expectations.
Yeah.
Going into 2018, I had no expectations. We lost the first game against Sydney by 5 goals, and I walked away happy. And then we went on a 10-game winning streak after that. It was unreal. Can Geelong still make the top 4 for one last year, Jesse? I think so. To be honest.
You reckon?
I do.
I don't reckon they'll make the 8. I don't think they'll make the 4.
Oh, they were so good all year though, until the last 7 weeks.
True.
They were very good. Don't forget, some people thought they were the flag favourite not long ago.
Including myself.
Did you?
They also belted GWS when they played them.
Yeah, mind you, I didn't think they were that good in that game. I think it was just a shit game, to be honest. But it was... I mean, they got 44 points in front of Melbourne.
True.
So,
How well do you reckon GWS will go next year?
tough one.
Yeah, they're really.
They got enough talent to go deep, I actually reckon.
Yeah.
They can make a prelim.
What team made the 8 this year that you don't think will make the 8 next year?
That's a much harder question. That is
obviously
a
you
much
go,
harder
this
question.
person can go deep, that can go deep.
You can make cases for teams outside of that coming in.
Yeah, it's a lot easier coming in.
Essendon?
Yeah, I mean, it's just Essendon are very young. Same with the Giants and Sydney. That sometimes with the young quality sides, they have a good year and then they drop back and then they make their big jump. So you could make that case with the Sydney doing that as well.
Yeah.
But they've been fantastic this year, so. So we'll probably wrap it up in about 5 minutes, guys. So we'll get your last chats in. Thank you so much for the support tonight. It's been a great prelim. Well, a great prelim in terms of just an outstanding result for the Dogs. Not so much the quality of game, but it saw a showcase of a very, very strong side. And I'm glad this is the grand final matchup. If you'd asked me,
I feel like there's a bit more hype around this than there is a Port Adelaide Melbourne.
Yeah.
Or a Port Adelaide Geelong.
Mm.
Yeah, that's how I felt, even though I liked Port more. It was just like, yeah, the Dogs felt like the more intriguing grand all along.
Yeah.
We kind of knew from the start this was going to be the grand final, didn't we?
Yeah, but not when the Dogs fell to 5th. That was where I really doubted it. If they'd come 4th, I would have given them a good chance. This has really surprised me.
Yeah, they fucking make it hard, don't they?
The final round lost to Port. That was what threw everything, and then they've come and just completely flipped the script and not even just beaten them.
I think they've just got the experienced players and the hunger.
Yeah, they have a brand that stacks up well in big finals.
They're and the players are just in their prime.
Yeah,
like they are in their prime right now.
Well, in 16, when they won, we were like, geez, this team's like 3 years from peaking, and here we are 5 years later, and this is about right for them. It's crazy though, like if they win the second flag, to still not make the top 4. That's wild. The last time they made the 4 would probably be 2010, if I had to guess. Certainly 09. Maybe 2010. Maybe, I can't remember. It was 09 or 10. D's still more impressive, I reckon, Bazza? Yeah.
Yeah, so do I. I think D's will have it.
It's close though.
I don't think there's that much difference in it.
Yeah. It's going to be just who's better on the day. That's just how football works.
I reckon just whoever kicks the most points on the day is going to win.
Come on, man. No, it's whoever wakes up that day on the right side of the bed.
What about goals? I might kick a lot of points, but
yeah,
True.
Pies looking very likely to land Lipinski. I don't really have too much of an opinion on Lipinski, to be honest. Seems like a decent top-up player. Yeah. I remember being critical of
good depth.
The Pies picking up like lots of fringe players, depth role players prior to 2018 and thinking, why are you going for Varco? Why are you going for Levi Greenwood? And then it all clicked. So maybe long term it'll work out. They're getting Dacos, which I think is the biggest win this off-season. Which grand final side would be more likely to have a hangover next year after this year? I think both of these teams have had their hangover.
Yeah.
Like the D's obviously fell to bits after 2018, no grand final appearance, but they went close.
I think they're both just in their peak.
I think this is the start of a great period for both clubs.
I could honestly see almost a legacy out of both, a little dynasty out of both of these teams.
Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me if either of these teams won come grand final and then won maybe the next grand final after that. Because there's no one I go, this is their season. There's not. Next season is the Demon season and the next season is the Dog season.
Yeah. We could see a great rivalry burgeoning here. If I had to pick, two teams that were right about to start mini dynasties or whatever, these would be the two. And I'm probably slightly more confident about Melbourne. I mean, Melbourne probably just have the better balance across forward, mid, back. They've got the better back line. The midfield is comparable, but probably the Dogs win that battle. And then the forward line for Melbourne, other than the key post, You got Norton. Is probably the best key out of those. So you got Ben. Depends on what you think of Ben Brown. But Melbourne have the smalls and the mediums, and the variety of options in that forward line that sets them apart. I think so.
Sure.
Keeping Wiedemann will be important. I don't know what will happen there. Anyway, guys, probably going to wrap it up. It's been an outstanding stream. Thank you so much for your time tonight, your support. Stinker of a prelim, but I actually really enjoyed it. So, thank you. Thank you, Callum.
No, my pleasure.
The P is loud. Bush, thank you.
My leisure.
Nice.
Nice.
The P is silent. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you so much. If you'd like the stream before we go, that'd be great. Just for algorithmic reasons.
If you don't get the algorithm right, you won't see all the great content True Footy's got to offer.
Very true. That's right. Thank you. Yeah, thanks, guys. I am going to be on a content frenzy. I've uploaded 35 videos in 28 days.
Choices.
Yeah, I have no social life. Yeah. My dad's worried about me, but...
As much content as Jack McRae has disposals, am I right?
Oi.
Yes.
If you like lots of disposals in games, you'll like the amount of content that True Football offers.
Thanks, team. We'll see you soon. We'll see you next... Well, I'll see you probably fucking tomorrow. I'll make a vid. And throughout the week. And then grand final week's going to be massive. So, thank you so much. Thank you for your patience. Let us know your top 5 Adam Sandler moments. And we'll be back very soon. Thanks, guys.
That'll be some off-season content.
Yeah. Imagine just dropping a random Adam Sandler top 5 moment.
Real argument about it. No. But the script of Big Bang.
It's like the most engaged with video.
His performance in Who's Your Daddy was outstanding.